The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of R.J. Corman's Central Kentucky High School football starts now.
Delayed but not deterred, we welcome you to Nicholasville High School football on the air on Glycod, Shelby County, and East Jessamine. I'm Chris LaBar along with 30-year coaching veteran Gary Satori. Should be an outstanding matchup, Coach.
I'm looking forward to a great game. I tell you, Chris, I've been lucky enough to coach against both these teams in my 30-year career, and I'm telling you, both have had great success. They're absolutely well-executed coaching staffs that are going to do a great job tonight. Third week of the season, get those little kinks out of the way. I'm expecting a great game tonight.
So Shelby County 1-1. I actually saw them last Friday. Played well against Oldham County, their first win in the Coach Harris era.
Yeah, I tell you what, I know I talked to the athletic director from Oldham County last night, and he was saying, you know, they're big. And I knew they were big because last year we played them, and I tell you, they were quick, and they had 1 year to get into that offseason of getting bigger and stronger because they struggled last year. And I think they have a quest this year to go ahead and be outstanding the rest of the season. So I'm excited to watch how big an execution Shelby County is going to perform tonight.
East Jess still looking for their first win. They now lost 7 in a row, but did some good things despite the outcome last week.
Yeah, I've heard that they're young. So that's one of the things that, you know, you're building your youth. You're building your younger players. I'm excited to see what Coach is going to do. Coach Boland's been here for quite a bit. He's an excellent football coach. X and O's, he's going to execution. He's going to get this team, as young as they are, I guarantee you they're going to be well executed and well coached.
East Jess and Shelby County, we got started, about 25 or so minutes late. Coverage will continue, and up next we will chat with Mike Boland in the long-tenured Central Kentucky head coach. That conversation when we come back on Glycod.com.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come see us here at Cartown Kia or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
New teen drivers are at greater risk for car crashes, particularly at night and during the first few months without adult supervision. Checkpoints is a free 1-hour educational program held monthly at the Jessamine Career and Technology Center in Nicholasville. It will help you help your teen be safer when they become a new independent driver. For more details, including program incentives and how to register, visit the Jessamine County Health Department's website at jessaminehealth.org.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by The Prescription Pad, a modern pharmacy with old school values. At 465 Keene Center Drive in Nicholasville. Phone 859-887-2841 or go online to prescriptionpad.net.
Mike Bolin is here. His thoughts ahead of East Jess and Shelby County. And Mike, this Rocket football team looks like they're significantly better than they've been in the last couple of years.
Yeah, they're on the improve. Got a new coaching staff. Look like they've got some players that are really excited about playing. And they play very fast, very aggressive, kind of just, turn it loose. We got a big challenge in front of us tonight.
A young football team, they play a lot of freshmen. Do you see some parallels between what you've got and what they're going to bring?
Yes, this should be a good matchup for us. Two teams that are playing some young kids that are going to have to step up and take on the big stage. Unfortunately, we've not gotten over the hump with those kids to get that mental part of it, kind of that mental hurdle that we've gotten through. They have, so we've got our work cut out for us tonight.
Tough one last week at Rock, but yet you guys did some good things. Feel like you can draw some from some of those?
Yeah, we were winning the game with a minute to go and just could not hold on. So sometimes you've got to get close to the finish line to figure out where the finish line's at. Obviously, we weren't really in the ball game late against Dunbar, so made some strides last week. Completely new game, as I tell our guys every week. 12 minutes to go in the first quarter, score 0-0. Somebody's got to go change the scoreboard so it starts all over again. What we did last week mentally can help us. Emotionally we know maybe where we can be, but physically we got to go back out and do those things again.
Aside from the opponent tonight, what are some things you guys really want to focus on?
We got to get a little bit better offensive line play as far as moving the ball with the running game. It's hard to set the quarterback back and throw the ball 30, 35 times a game. The defense figures it out. They know where they're coming from. They're blitzing every play. And Justin Heisel stood in there really, really strong for us. But we've got to get a running game going. If we get that going, I think everything else falls in place. Defense doesn't have to come out on 3 and out real quicks. Special teams don't have to punt the ball from deep in their own end zone. So the running game's got to get going.
Gerling will play center tonight. He'll go both ways. What's led into that decision?
We had a little bit of an injury. Levi Hammond's done a great job at center. He's a freshman, kind of learning, took a little bit of a ding on the knee. He is going to be able to play for us tonight, but Gerling took a substantial amount of reps and got most of the work this week, so we're just going to go with him. But he is a two-way player, so we're also going to keep an eye on him. If he gets tired, we feel like Levi can definitely go in there and do the job.
We talked a few weeks ago about the growth of this team and your expectations, and you didn't back down from expecting big things. Does that still hold true?
That's definitely true. I think you have to hold the bar. You got to hold it high and hold it there, and you can't dip it. And even though we've had 2 losses that are a little bit heartbreaking, we were really fired up to play Dunbar. We were right there last week in the Rock game and very easily could have won. I think you have to hold the standard where you're supposed to hold the standard, and I think this team's going to get there. Eventually, they're going to rise to where we want them to be, and it's going to be a great day when it happens.
Isaac Johnson, coach, continuing to do some really good things for you. What sort of feedback do you get from other coaches when they look at him and talk about him?
Well, Dunbar didn't really, they knew what they were getting. The scrimmage films really showed off. Rockcastle came to me after the game and said, you got one of the best receivers in the state. And I said, yeah, and he also might be one of the best punters in the state and one of the best kickers in the state. So Isaac Johnson's a special player. He's a really good kid, too. He's just a very down-to-earth, humble kid. He leaves soccer practice, comes to football, leaves football, goes to soccer, plays, 2 soccer games a night, comes in here on Friday, plays with us, comes to Sunday meetings with us. Just a phenomenal kid. If we had a team full of him, we probably would win the state championship. He's just a really, really cool person to be around, and I've enjoyed having him. But on top of that, he makes big plays. He's picked this game up very quickly. He's only played really 1 year. This is his first year of football he's ever actually played where he's out there catching and running. Sky's the limit with that kid. I think he's going to be a major college football player someday.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike Bolin, head coach of East Jess. Be right back on Glycod.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance abuse crisis, 988 provides connection to free confidential support. There is hope. The Lifeline works. For 24/7 confidential support, just call, text, or chat 988. For more information, including a list of local resources, visit jessaminehealth.org/wellness.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come see us here at Cartown Kia or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The prescription pad is dedicated to your family's health.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Non-district football tonight, Shelby County and East Jess in Nicholasville. Chris Labar along with Gary Satori. The keys to this matchup presented by CSL Plasma. Become a plasma donor today and help save lives with 2 locations in Lexington. What's most important, Coach?
I think Shelby County has the size and speed, to be honest with you. Last year, they played a lot of young players in positions, and so they had an off season with a mission on their minds that they are going to go ahead and redeem themselves. They got picked on last year. I mean, I was watching their game film, and these kids played hard, but they played them young. And I tell you what, they are big. They got big during the offseason, and they are absolutely on a mission to let everybody know that they're ready to play some football. Now, East Jessamine, he's in the same spot as Shelby County last year. He's playing young kids. But, you know, just like Coach Boland was talking about, they learn through their mistakes. They're so close each week, you know, just to get over that little edge. And I think by week 3, they're working on the little things now. They've been watching film. They have had to practice. There's just a little bit of things that they've been working on, the blocking angle or keeping that tackling, you know, all the way through instead of just basically just grabbing. But I believe each week this team will be ready for district play.
New center, Alize Gerling. He goes both ways. Standout linebacker now. They'll utilize his experience on offense, and I would have to think that's going to jumpstart their run game.
Oh, I think so, too. I think, you know, the thing is that when you have an experienced line ready to go, it helps out the running backs. But I just looking forward to seeing such a great high school football game tonight. Finally, we got the skies kind of cleared away. The lightning was hitting us pretty good, but I'm expecting a great game no matter what time we kick off.
That's a great segue to the weather sponsorship tonight, presented by Gumbo Yaya. Look at tonight's weather. It is going to be clear skies, we hope, with temps in the mid-70s. Gumbo Yaya, located on East Brannon in Nicholasville, proud supporter of high school athletics on Glycod.com. Take a quick break. Be back to talk more about this Shelby County football team. Marcus Harris in his first season. We'll talk more about that young man when we come back after this.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small-town values.
And Mom and Dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
New teen drivers are at greater risk for car crashes, particularly at night and during the first few months without adult supervision. Checkpoints is a free 1-hour educational program held monthly at the Jessamine Career and Technology Center in Nicholasville. It will help you help your teen be safer when they become a new independent driver. For more details, including program incentives and how to register, visit the Jessamine County Health Department's website at jessaminehealth.org.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come and see us here at Cartown Kia or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glaycod.
Shelby County East Jess back to live high school football in Nicholasville. This Shelby County group, we talk about a young man, and he really is. First-year head coach Marcus Harris, fresh off that Shelby West Middle program.
Yeah, I tell you what, he has a lot of energy. From what I hear, he has so much energy that these kids need to kind of like maybe a little bit of a boost, and he's doing a great job. I can see the kids' enthusiasm already warming up. So I believe with his enthusiasm and his, being young, he has that extra drive. Sometimes when you get a little bit older, like myself, sometimes you get a little bit sore on that field. And I think at his age, he's actually going down and actually doing the drills with them. So I think his excitement being young really has put the enthusiasm back in this team. One
of the tasks with a new coach, new program is getting the numbers, getting an increase in personnel. Seems like that's gone quite well thus far.
I think so. I think, last year I really thought the numbers were really good because they were so young. But new program, new coach, everybody's trying to figure out what he's like, and I did think that they probably added a few more onto the roster.
Looking at the key players, Dylan Maines, former quarterback, so they've moved him outside. He's kind of a utility knife. He also had a pick six, by the way, last week. But Maines, Hunter, and White seem like that's their primary trio.
I tell you what, this year I have not been able to see them. I'm looking forward to watching what they're doing, but I know last year's quarterback, he was absolutely a stud. He could absolutely run the ball and throw it. So I'm excited to see what they're thinking about this year, what they're going to do. As the game goes on, I'm going to be able to find out exactly what kind of offense and defense both teams are going to run.
So there you see Maines, just under 20 touches, kind of an all-purpose guy. Gianni Hunter, their primary ball carrier, only a sophomore. And then Carter White, the graybeard of the group, senior. He'll also play two ways. He'll return some kicks. So those are the guys. If this Rocket program is going to get back to where they've been before, had so much success, seems like these guys have to get it done this year.
I'm looking forward to watching them. I tell you what, it's going to be exciting to watch no matter what. I know I keep on saying exciting, but this team, Shelby County, was on the verge, and they were so young last year that I just saw great things in the future for this team. So I'm excited for Shelby County, I'm excited for these players, and I'm excited for the young coach.
Shelby County and East Jess. Didn't know we had the national anthem. Oh, that's a rehearsal. Excuse me, inside the press box.
I know.
I was going to stand up, and we will take a quick break. We'll have a few storylines when we come back. Should be a very interesting matchup. East Jessamine, they're getting better and better each week. Shelby County, they're getting also equally stronger with each successive week. More coverage when we come back on Glycod.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance abuse crisis, 988 provides connection to free confidential support. There is hope. The Lifeline works. For 24/7 confidential support, just call, text, or chat 988. For more information, including a list of local resources, visit jessaminehealth.org/wellness.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come and see us here at Cartown Kia or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Welcome back to Nicholasville, Shelby County, and East Jessamine. Now for a look at your storylines presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau agents Sean Atkinson and Kyle Rowe. And for Shelby County, new identity, but some incumbents from the last couple of years.
Yes, I definitely think, the thing is that these players, Shelby County's always going to be powerful. They've always got good kids, and they're hardworking kids. I should say young men. My father-in-law told me last week, they're not kids, they're young men. So he's right. These young men have worked hard. And, again, I just don't know exactly what I'm going to see except for tackling, good blocking, and good execution. That's what I'm looking for from this young team. They're not young anymore. They're experienced, and this is what I'm looking for out of Shelby County.
And for East Jessamine, it's a process. Mike Boland's still optimistic that this team's going to have a successful year, but they've lost 7 in a row dating back to last year. They desperately need a win somehow.
I think so. I think, just by watching them warm up, it looks like a little bit of a 4-2 nickel. I think they're lining up in the right spots. But just by watching them, I think you can already see that this team is focused and they're ready to go.
Should be an interesting matchup, Shelby County and East Jessamine. More coverage from Glycod.com when we come back.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
New teen drivers are at greater risk for car crashes, particularly at night and during the first few months without adult supervision. Checkpoints is a free 1-hour educational program held monthly at the Jessamine Career and Technology Center in Nicholasville. It will help you help your teen be safer when they become a new independent driver. For more details, including program incentives and how to register, visit the Jessamine County Health Department's website at jessaminehealth.org.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The prescription pad is dedicated to your family's health.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come and see us here at Cartown Kia or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Few early scores to report as we'll light up the ticker on our Glycod live scoreboard. Shelby County and East Jess, who about to kick off here in 5 minutes. This segment presented in part by Zaxby's. There you see the Zaxby's information, located in Nicholasville and proud supporter of high school sports. Gary, you're talking about at the break about East Jess, this new spread offense, which is certainly different from what they've had before.
Yeah, I mean, when we played them years ago, they were a solid wing tee. I mean, they kicked our butts all over the field. And then the next year we got to play them again, and we lucked out. But I tell you, what I'm seeing is a spread offense. I'm seeing a little bit of air raid. I'm seeing a little bit, they lined up in trips and had a sweep out of it. But I think what we're going to see is just a nice combination of a spread, hopefully maybe see some screens, nice little solid run game. I think we're going to see the ball being moved pretty good tonight because, I mean, after these clouds have gone and this beautiful, nice turf field, the field is dry. That ball is going to stay dry. I think you're going to see a lot of good execution by East Jessamine.
Well, and they've got to finish drives. They've been able to move the ball down the field with few exceptions here in weeks 1 and 2, but haven't been able to punch it in, only averaging 19 points a game.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with when you consider maybe the air raid or just a spread team, that they're not as physical inside that red zone. I think that's one of the biggest drawbacks of throwing the ball. So they've had 3 weeks to get this ready and get it ready to go.
Kickoff next on Glycod.
Folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come and see us here at Cartown Kia or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The prescription pad is dedicated to your family's health.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
From Glycod, it's R.J. Corman's Central Kentucky High School Football. R.J. Corman Railroad Group in Nicholasville, serving the railroad industry since 1973. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agents Sean Atkinson and Kyle Rowe, big on commitment. Cartown Kia in Nicholasville, movement that inspires. The Jessamine County Health Department, jessaminehealth.org. The Prescription Pad, your local pharmacy in Nicholasville. Elite Building Products for all your window, door, and siding needs. CHI St. Joseph, Jessamine, and Citizens National Bank. Now to the field for all the action from Glycod on R.J. Corman's Central Kentucky High School Football.
Clearing skies and a great night for Week 3 high school football in Central Kentucky. East Jessamine and the Shelby County Rockets. Chris Labar along with Gary Satori, Jackson Miller, our producer, Noah Clark running the camera, Steve Bird manning the fort at glycod.com. The Rockets 1-1, East Jess 0-2. And the Jess Jaguars, their home opener as well, as this football team tries to break a 7-game losing string.
I'm excited. Just we're in the right atmosphere. I mean, you're seeing all the people lining up. Great community, because not only are you seeing the ball players line up to intro the football team, but you're seeing everybody else in the community. It looks like a lot of high school students, and they're dressed kind of like in a theme night tonight. So I'm excited about the atmosphere and supporting East Jessamine.
David Maynard, Clint Matthews, Robert Dickinson, Evans, and Kylon Bibb, your quintet of officials tonight, decide this doozy in Nicholasville. Non-district affair between both of these teams, and the first ever series in the matchup. So an interesting concoction here this evening. And about an hour and a half ago, it was quite dicey,
Yeah.
but it's turned out to a nice evening.
I know it seemed like every time you turned around, there was lightning bolts. And every time that lightning struck, 30 minutes started all over. 30 minutes started all over. Luckily, everything just cleared up, and now both players are on their sidelines, and I think kickoff is just about ready to happen.
This East Jess team averaging 19 points per game as the coin toss will occur momentarily at midfield. And Shelby's offense a bit more successful, although both teams with youthful quarterbacks. Rockets averaging 28 points per. Chandler Hill, their first-year starting quarterback as a junior, and, of course, Justin Heisel in his second year as the East Jess quarterback as a third-year sophomore.
I think week 3 you get all the kinks out. I mean, you've had the 2 scrimmages, you've had your game opener, and a lot of times special teams are weakness in week 1, especially kind of week 2. But week 3, everything starts to kind of tweak, and everything starts going in the flow of the coaches of what they're thinking, how they want to see themselves towards playoffs. So I think we're going to see a lot of better execution on both sides of the game.
It will be Shelby County football to start, as East Jess Isaac Johnson will boot it away. And the Rockets will send back Bishop Bale and Landon Ford to return. Great to have you here for high school football on Glycod.com. Home opener for East Jess against the visitors from Shelbyville.
Looks like they're getting ready to go.
Isaac Johnson will do a bit of everything tonight. He'll catch passes, he'll kick off, he'll punt, return some kicks. An exemplary student athlete for these Jaguars. So this game will kick about 50 minutes after the initial start time. I think we're ready, guys. Let's go.
Wait for that whistle. There it is.
And Johnson. A high, short kick fielded by one of the Up Rockets at the 32-yard line and upended just shy of the 40. That's Dylan Maines.
That's a kind of a smart thing to do. You don't want to kick to your speed, people. Go ahead and high pooch it. Possibly somebody can fumble it, and you recover. Smart move. High kicks are very smart for getting away from that speed.
Here's this Shelby County offensive line. Marshall and Moore on the left side. Marshall, a freshman. The center is Chun. Right side, Bradford. And the right tackle, No Silva. Quarterback in his first season as a starter, Chandler Hill, 5'10", 209-pound junior. And the Rockets will feature Gianni Hunter as the running back to the left as 3 Rockets open on the right side. And Hunter parading to the near side. And here comes the pursuit. And Hunter tripped up for no gain.
Well, they were lining up in trips, and they were going to go ahead and do like just a running sweep play. And East Jessamine did not. They were there. They were absolutely great job in execution on slow playing it and getting. Actually, what did they get? Negative yards. They lost 2 yards on that.
3 Rocket receivers, White, Maines, and Bale, and some concoction will give you the East Jess D in just a moment. So 2nd and 12 on the first drive of the game for Shelby County. Here is Hunter, and he'll slice back against the grain inside. He'll pick up positive yards across the 40 to the 41.
Looks like East Jessamine's running a 3-4 defense, 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, nice job on being able to get, and again, outside play to the left, and the defense was there to take on and do a nice job of tackling.
Coco, Wiggins, and Reeder, the 3-down linemen. Plummer, Castillo, Gerling, the linebackers, along with Cameron Smith, Braxton, Reed, Parker, Morton, the safeties. 3rd down and long, and Hill will scramble and be brought down right at the 45, about 3 yards shy, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, that would seem like a little choice. They had choice routes on both sides. It's like a little speed out, just trying to be able to see what side he wanted to throw to. He rolled out to the right. Everything was taken away, and he decided to run. Defense came up, and now it's 4th and about 4.
So Shelby County's offense on the field on 4th down and a long 3. First drive of the game. As Hill will reshuffle Hunter to the right side, awaiting the snap from Junior Chun. And East Jess jumps off sides.
Now, that was just a cadence, not watching the football. You're down there, defensive lineman. You're right there, right at the ball. He heard the cadence instead of watching the football. It looks like it's going to be in 1st down for Shelby County.
So a flag on the play, 5-yard mark off, and an automatic 1st down for Shelby County. They'll have it from the 50. Pass down the middle of the field, and it's behind Maines as he's tangled up with Kamate Braxton.
That was a nice man coverage by the safety. Did a good job of being able to turn right when the ball was there. He was really close to him. Excellent defensive play by the safety.
It was Cam Castillo, the linebacker on the coverage. And it's 2nd down and 10 from midfield for Shelby County. Just over 2 minutes have elapsed, first drive of the game. Hill tries to set up a screen, and that ball bobbled and incomplete. Intended for Bishop Bale.
Yeah, that was basically what they like to call a now screen or a tunnel screen, and the defense saw it and was there to execute.
Nice backside pursuit by East Jess, forcing 3rd down and long. Shelby County football, perhaps 4-down territory after they went for it earlier on 4th down.
Trips left.
As Hill rolling to that side, backside handoff. Hunter 1st down, sliding across the 35, tripped up at the 32, and an 18-yard gain on 3rd down.
That's a great counter. It was a draw counter. So they showed up in trips left. The tailback was onto the left side. Usually that's when it's sprint out, but what happened was the quarterback took and the tailback took a couple steps to the left. Nice job by the offensive line for a good counter.
See if we can take another look at that at the next dead ball. There it is right there.
Yeah, that was a great job on the counter and offensive
line.
Back
to live action. Hunter up the gut, and he'll twist and turn, breaking through tackles and brought down just shy of the 20, up at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Hunter last year. I believe he was the starting quarterback last year. He was so impressive. He's powerful. He is not going to be taken down easily. He's actually going to break through some tackles tonight.
Got a penalty on that play, unsportsmanlike on Shelby County, so 15 yards, but still a 1st down for the Rockets. So some verbiage after the play.
Trying to see the call here.
Gonna mark it back at the 38. From the 38-yard line. Hill will roll that far side, and he's going to sling it at the boundary, and he'll cannot communicate with Bale for an incomplete pass.
Yeah, nice little flood route, good combination of just spreading out the left side of the field. Unfortunately, he didn't be able to catch the ball. Again, defense is doing a great job of not letting them be able to be in their throwing lanes and spaces.
So this East Jess defense back on their heels a bit. First drive of the game. Shelby County 1 for 1 on 4th down on this drive as Maines sprints to the near side in motion. Hill back to throw, and he's going to set up a screen, and another drop coming across the middle. This one will ricochet out of the midst of Tyler Wilson.
East Jessamine has been properly coached this week, looking for those screens, because every time that outside linebacker has not been suckered in, he's playing good, solid defense.
Third down and 10 now. Trips to the far side. And Hill rolling back to the left, and that ball is loose at the 50, and a scoop for East Jess. Skylar Plummer with the game's first turnover.
This is what I'm talking about, week 3, getting things right. Defense has been out there. East Jessamine's defense has been out there 2 different series. Excellent execution. I believe East Jessamine is ready to have their first win. I just feel good. I feel confident for them. Now, let's see what Shelby County's defense has to do.
Take a look at that replay as that ball coughed up there, and Plummer. We'll see what East Jess can do on sudden change. Yeah, it's Justin Heisel in a shotgun, a design draw, and Heisel powering forward across the 35.
Just a nice little quarterback ISO.
East Jess offensive line tonight, Walton and Kokel on the left side. Alize Gerling, your center. The right side includes Colton Lee and Sam Dabian. Justin Heisel, 5'10", 175-pound sophomore quarterback. TK Braxton, primary running back with Isaac Johnson, Nathan Rice, and Dante Parker Morton, 3 of the top Jaguar targets on 2nd down and 6. And Heisel slings it across, and another drop. That one right through Jacob Reeder.
Looks like Shelby County's running a 3-3 defense, and with the cover 3. Again, East Jessamine is still running that spread. They have an H-back there, a possible run game. But again, it's a 3-3 defense. They went ahead and overflowed. Nice job, execution on the defense.
Trips to the near side with Parker Morton lined up nearest to the line of scrimmage. And a penalty.
Yeah, he was on a blitz, and he was trying to read up the cadence. And I think the quarterback even saw it. Maybe he delayed the cadence, but he was trying to time this blitz on the cadence call.
So 3rd and 6 reduced to 3rd down and 1. And East Jess, after the scoop from Plummer, on the march here inside the Rocket 30.
This is the 3rd and 1. I like to see what they're going to do for their ground game. Looks like they're running up in a pro eye.
Don't see that a whole lot. Braxton, the deep back. It's Parker Morton ripping through for a first down. He'll take it for 4 up to the 26.
Looks like just a little quick dive. Nice little execution. He reached out. That was all tailback. Looked like the lineman, I don't know if it was like supposed to be a delay, but it just seemed like that. It was very patient by the fullback. Nice job on the first down.
Running on that right side between Lee and Dabian on the right side of that line. So Carlos Cortez out there as well. So 1st down and 10 East Jess from the Rocket 27 in the belly of Braxton. And Braxton brought down by freshman Isaac Estrada after a gain of 2.
Looked like a quick inside read. The quarterback was reading the backside defensive end. It looked like he wanted to pull it, but he just went ahead and gave it to the back for an inside zone play. No success on that. Great job by the defense of Shelby County.
This Rocket defense will start between 3 and 4 freshmen. Marshall, Summers, Silva, the down lineman, Estrada, whom was referenced on that last play at linebacker, along with Patton, Cardwell, and Hunter. Dale and Hunter, 2 freshmen, are the corners. Ford and Booker at safety, and a low snap gobbled up by Heisel. Heisel sprinting forward, and he'll be stood up. Dylan Maines, the first to greet him, just shy of the 20.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little bit of the quarterback was shuffling the ball a little bit. End up being a great draw for him. You could see that the Shelby County's defense is in man coverage to the trip side. Here we go. Looks like it's 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 4 coming up for East Jess, and an open playbook here in what is likely 4-down territory.
East Jessamine lining up in the trips to the left.
Braxton to the left. Heisel up in the pocket. And a big 4th down looming.
Yeah, he didn't see what he wanted out of that pass play. It looks like great coverage by the defense. Quarterback decided just to go ahead and run and keep it.
Keeper by number 5, Heisel. No gain on the play.
So 4th down and 4.
From the Rockets, 21-yard line.
And East Just offense staying on the field as we near the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. This drive commenced inside the Rocket 40 after a scoop from Skylar Plummer of East Jess. And now the Jaguars trying to sashay down the field for the game's first score. Braxton to the left. And a timeout, East Jess. Back in 30 seconds. Glycod.com, a big 4th down when we come back.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
What's the play call here, Gary? 4th and 4.
I'll tell you one thing that I've noticed. Shelby County's defense of secondary is much faster. I think that's the reason why he's struggling. I'm curious to see what coach is going to be calling here because I believe the receivers are locked up, so they're going to be looking. Now, this is a strange – they're going for a field goal here.
Well, this is within Isaac Johnson's reach. This would be a 38-yarder. Isaac 1 for 1 on the season on field goals. And a low snap. And plenty of distance. And it's buried for Isaac Johnson.
Let me tell you something. When I saw that snap, and it was a little bit of fumble by the holder, and then the kicker delayed, I thought, oh, this is going to get blocked. Excellent, powerful leg by the kicker. Nice job.
38-yarder for Johnson with room to spare.
You know, you were talking about what would I call. Right now, I'm a little nervous if I'm East Jessamine because their wide receivers are locking up against a very fast secondary. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead to establish to spread them out and then maybe do a little bit more of a run game inside.
So 3 points coming off a turnover. As there we get a look, even low snap, but still amply placed by Johnson. And this Rocket offense back post turnover. And a confidence builder for East Jess as they started out so well last week, had a lead deep into the 4th quarter versus Rockcastle County, could not hang on. But this is a group you feel like their confidence could be a bit fragile. They need some good things to happen to stay in this game mentally.
Anytime you get points on the board is always a positive thing.
That is a short kick, going to be gobbled up. That is Ford, and Ford sneaking around that far sideline. Maines with a block, and Ford brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's the nervous thing about kicking to speed. You know, being able to go ahead and as the defense stays in their lanes and being able to stay in their lanes and not be able to create gaps. I think this is the reason why they got lucky. Nice job, execution. But if Shelby County gets another little gap, a little bit wider, I think they're going to go ahead and go the distance.
This Rocket offense has fed Gianni Hunter early and often throughout the first 2 ball games, just south of 300 rush yards on the year, already 5 touchdowns in this young campaign, and perhaps he's the key tonight, as he'll be behind Chandler Hill, and now stationed to his quarterback's right, to the left. And nice. Hunter with the handoff, and he'll sneak back for about 2.
Nice inside zone run. East Jessamine defense is not going to go ahead and let them create gaps on this. They're closing down. They're doing an excellent job. That well, they call it 3-4, but that 3-2, the 3 down linemen, those 2 inside linebackers are doing a great job inside the trenches.
Alize Gerling, one of the 2 whom Gary referenced. Second down and long. Shelby County from the 32. And Hunter brought down again. Just too much speed. Tanuka Pua on the stop.
This time they put him in the pistol back, and they went ahead and spun a little bit, trying to get a misdirection look, not knowing where their handoff is going to be. And they would try to do a counter trey. Both guard and tackle pulled. Again, East Jessamine defense is not being fooled.
So 3rd down and 9 after a loss of 1. Rockets go hurry up, and we're going to have a penalty.
He is right over that football, and you could tell he was just so frustrated. He was stomping. He knew he got it tricked on that cadence.
That's the second 5-yard penalty on East Jess in this quarter. So now 3rd and 9 reduced to 3rd down and 4, and the play call is much more plentiful here for the Rockets as we near the 3-minute mark of this first stanza. East Jess on a scoop fumble recovery by Skylar Plummer and a 38-yard field goal from Isaac Johnson leads 3-zip. Hill leaving it with Hunter. First down, and Hunter down the hill to the 40 and a pickup of 19.
Now this is where the offensive line coach is probably going ahead and saying, I know we can't run to the right. Let's try to the left side. And I believe that was where they executed and went inside zone to the left. Nice hole, and again, nice execution by Shelby County.
Sean Reed involved in that stop as Hunter with a burst. As Shelby back to the line of scrimmage. Hunter this time to the left, cuts against the grain, and he'll twist for about 4 or 5 hard-earned yards.
Yeah, again, they're going to go ahead and keep running to that left side. Looks like he bent it back into the middle, but again, he's getting positive side, going ahead and running to the left side.
So Hunter successful between the tackles. Now James Bradford, that right guard, listed at 288 pounds. And it's 2nd down and a nickel from the Jaguar 35. Hill receiving the play call from his head coach, far sideline.
Looks like you better hurry up and get this thing off here. Yep.
Boy, you timed that right, didn't you, Coach?
Yeah, there's actually the back judge right there. You can actually watch. The quarterback should be able to see the head rep or the back judge rep is absolutely waving his hand back and forth, and that should be a signal, hey, let's get this ball off.
Back in 30 seconds after a Rocket timeout on Glycod.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Welcome back to Nicholasville, East Jessamine High School. Jaguars hosting Shelby County tonight, week 3 on Glycod.com. I'm Chris Labar along with former Atherton head coach Gary Satori. Great to have you with us. And the Rockets continuing this drive, 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, that was a little bit of miscommunication by the head coach. It looks like he had his towel with him, so the quarterback couldn't read the hand signals. I'm looking at as he's doing it. That towel was, I think, confusing the quarterback, had no idea what to call. Smart move by just calling a timeout.
Rockets have been successful on the ground. Gianni Hunter with 30 rush yards in this quarter. He'll be stationed to the left of Hill, and Hill dumps it out short. And Maines slammed to the turf after a moderate gain.
Looked like a little play action. They were going to go ahead and inside zone to the right. But then all of a sudden, a nice little deep out to the left. That's what you're going to have to do to move up and down the field against East Jessamine, because just going ahead and straight run game, they're not getting fooled, or straight pass. They've got to go ahead and mix it up with some play action RPOs.
3rd down and 3 after a pickup of 2. Tyler Wilson angled out far for the Rockets. And Hill leaving it with Hunter, and Hunter breaking through contact will be tight and close to a first down after he broke a tackle, taking it to the 30.
This time they lined up two backs in the backfield. That tells me right now he's going to go ahead and try to power ISO up the middle. And that powerful tailback, he's incredible. I really watched him last year as the quarterback, his zone reads, and he just took the ball off, and he did some great things. This kid's powerful. He's a very good tailback.
Fourth down and 1 for the Rockets from the East, just 30. Crowd on their feet, flipped, and it's going to be a sack, a lost yardage for Hunter after Hill flipped it from behind, and East Jess off the field.
Looked like a simple little toss sweep. Didn't get the ball out quick enough or wide enough. East Jessamine, nice job on penetrating and stopping it.
You've had success running north-south. Why did you flip it back behind the line of scrimmage, Gary?
I don't know yet. I don't know what he's calling yet, but I think he tried to go ahead and just get on the outside with some speed. But I think the toss, they need to work on that toss on that pitch.
So East Jess, their defense, will try to propel this offense to some success, leading by 3 early. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their 32-yard line. And Heisel on a design keeper. And Heisel for about 2.
Again, this is what I was thinking before the break. They're locking up in man coverage on the trip side. They've got a great one-on-one coverage with their best wide receiver over here by themselves by a very good corner. Their best chance right now is to go ahead and try to establish some kind of a run game, because their secondary is covering up those wide receivers pretty good.
Second down now on 8 as the clock dwindles under 10 of this opening quarter. East Jess off to an early 3-zip lead on a 38-yard Isaac Johnson field goal. And that's going to conclude the quarter. So East Jess with an early lead. They'll have second down and 8. And we're live tonight in Nicholasville on glycod.com. We'll be right back.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
New teen drivers are at greater risk for car crashes, particularly at night and during the first few months without adult supervision. Checkpoints is a free 1-hour educational program held monthly at the Jessamine Career and Technology Center in Nicholasville. It will help you help your teen be safer when they become a new independent driver. For more details, including program incentives and how to register, visit the Jessamine County Health Department's website at jessaminehealth.org.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Jaguars trying to continue the momentum. They'll have it from their 34-yard line, second down and long. First play of this second quarter.
Second and 8 Jaguars from their own 34-yard line.
Heisel rolling to the right, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Reeder, but a flag.
Yeah, they were blitzing, so the quarterback saw it and spread out, and basically that was great job by getting rid of the ball, but it was just pass interference.
It's a Davion Dale over the top, the freshman corner coming over the top.
I think Shelby County can line up in that 3-3 and bring all 6 all night long, and East Jessamine's going to have some trouble defending that.
That's going to move the football just shy of the 50, so East Jess will have it from their 49-yard line. First down and 10 after a recycling of downs. There's no question this team is better this season. No question about that, but can they string 4 quarters together? That's the unknown quantity at this point.
I think that's the question for both teams right now, but I expect if they're going to go ahead and see Shelby County blitzing, you might see some kind of middle screen.
But off to a good start for the second week in a row. And a keeper again as Heisel will take it inside Rocket territory. He'll pick up a couple to the Shelby 49-yard line.
Looks like a power read. When you talk about a power read, the backside guard's pulling up into, inserting into the linebacker, and they're going to go ahead and read that defensive end. If the defensive end closes down on the tailback, that's when the quarterback keeps it right up the hole. Nice. I think this is good, one of the positive things you're going to see tonight. Even though it gets a yard, you'll start seeing it, and they'll move it gradually down the field, and you'll see it pop.
Nathan Rice flanked out to the far side. Rice had a nice grab last week. One catch for 45 yards versus Rockcastle County. He's shown a burst here in the first couple of weeks of the year. Now he'll sprint to the far side. In front of the Rockets sidelines on second down and long. Low snap. Heisel slings it down the middle of the field. Parker Morton in stride, and Parker Morton down to the 30 and a 19-yard pickup.
This is what I like about when you see man coverage, you put your fastest kid and run a cross route. And you just go ahead and it's not a deep one. It's right level of linebackers and safeties. Nice crossing route. Nice job on getting a little bit of depth. Great connection. I think this is one of the keys that the offense is seeing against running against Shelby County.
Dante's 8th grab of the year. This one going for 19. And Heisel on the money as the Rockets defense backed up now at their 30. Heisel directing traffic. He'll station TK Braxton, the senior, to his left. And Braxton gets the tote. And just not a lot of real estate inside there.
No, it was just an inside give play. Again, trying to see if the defense, if they're penetrating too much, but the defensive line for Shelby County is not going to have anybody run inside right now.
No Silva amongst a pair of Rockets involved in that stop. Second down and 10 on the menu for the Jaguars. Just under 10 minutes in this first half. If you just joined us, we're on the air about 50 minutes late due to a weather delay. Shelby County with a turnover in this game. That's propelled East Jess to a 38-yard field goal and a 3-zip lead.
Looks like he might have got hurt on that crossing route, and that's the reason why they were waiting for him to see if he was going to come back in.
And we're going to have an East Jessamine timeout. Take a quick break, recycle things here on Glycod.com. East Jess football on the march. We'll have it second down and 10 when we come back.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Jaguars call timeout. That'll leave them with one timeout with 9:32 left in this first half. And the Jaguars will have the football at the Shelby 30, Gary.
What I'm looking for now is I'm seeing success of crossing routes. This is what they're going to have to do because Shelby County's defense is much faster, and they're locking man coverage. So you have a break if you do some more crossing routes. I think you'll be able to see a little bit more separation.
Two receivers to the near side, including Parker Morton, and he's the target on this out. And a misfire from the quarterback.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to be a mesh, and then they call it, just like a reverse out or, kind of like a pivot route. But, again, you're going to have to start seeing some double moves. He looked like he was going to go ahead and run an inside mesh route and then pivot out. This is what you're going to have to see execution. You're going to see cross routes and pivot routes.
Third down and long. And based on Isaac Johnson's 38-yard field goal earlier, Jaguars might find themselves with a potential field goal opportunity pending this play. We'll see what the draw is with Jacob Reeder angled out far. And Heisel, three-step drop, going for the gusto, looking for Johnson, And it's batted away and incomplete. That's Landon Ford on the pass breakup.
That looked like a nice little corner route because of the size difference. You thought your bigger target, go ahead and lay it out there. He would look like he was in the right spot, but again, great defensive coverage.
So this would be a 48-yard field goal if the Jaguars opt to kick. It looks like, however, their offense will stay on the field on 4th and 10.
He's probably going ahead and say, look, they're already on the 30-yard line. Our defense is doing a good job. Let's just go for it, see where we can go. If we connect 5 more yards, the defense has to go ahead. Shelby County's offense has to go a little bit more.
That's a wise proposition here with Heisel in the gun. Trying to set something up here. Heisel needs 10, bursting forward, and he'll be brought down well shy of a first down.
Again, if you went for that field goal and missed, the ball was going to be on the 20. They're going for it, and now the ball's on the 23. I think it was a good call by Coach Bowen.
So Rocket football, turnover on downs. They've had some success on the ground with Gianni Hunter, but yet to connect through the air. Carter White thus far been relatively quiet. Shelby standout receiver entered the game with 10 grabs for 149 yards. He's yet to be called tonight, but still 9:15 in this half, and the Rockets will have it from their 23-yard line. All those bright orange shoes, leaves it for Hunter, and Hunter will guide his way for about a yard.
That's kind of what they call a halo set. You've got the pistol and then the back. What he's doing is he's going to be able to read with number 7, the halo back, and then be able to run an option with the big tailback out of the pistol. This is a dangerous set if you keep doing that. Inside zone, pull it, and run an option.
Gain of about a yard as Shelby 2nd down and 9. This East Jess defense been outstanding in this first half.
They sure have. Well coached.
+1 on the turnover margin. Josh Cole, the defensive coordinator of this unit. From the 24, there is Hunter trying to spring outside, and the backside pursuit will gobble him up.
East Jessamine has been prepared. The defensive coordinator, the defensive side, is doing an excellent job in Shelby, stopping this big Shelby County unit.
Forcing 3rd down and long. There is a flag, however, a flag on the play on that far side.
That's going against East Jessamine.
Oh, boy, and a 15-yard face mask.
Face mask against East Jessamine. Result of the play, 1st down, Shelby County.
That'll be the 3rd penalty.
It's always a little bit of a heartbreaker, but again, East Jessamine's defense is doing a really good job executing, making sure that Shelby County is not really getting the big play. Shelby County has got to go ahead and do something here to really maybe throw it deep. Nope, another inside run.
That is Hunter. 2nd level run, slung down right at the 1st down marker.
Hey, he's powerful. He is one powerful tailback. Offensive line did a nice job creating some kind of a seam inside, and that gives him a chance to be able to create that big 10-yard run or 9-yard run.
So 2nd down and a penny for the Jaguars, rather for the Rockets from the East Jess 49-yard line. So we tiptoe under 8 minutes in this 2nd quarter. Hunter again gets the call, and he's got a 1st down as he'll be slung down at the 45 and a pickup of 4 more.
He's talented. He was getting ready to go to the left, didn't see any openings, shuffled, and bounced it outside to the right. He's a very talented young man.
Perhaps the Rockets will use the run to set up the pass as this Jaguar defense getting closer to the line of scrimmage and a new cycling of downs.
Sometimes maybe the offensive line coach for Shelby County is saying, hey, let's just run it. Just keep on running it. Let's just tire out the defense. Let's just keep going.
Bishop Bale, those bright green sneaks. Not sure if you can see him. He's lined up in the slot for Shelby, wearing number 2. He'll pivot over to the left a bit. Trips to that side. As Hill, same play call. It's Hunter. Gain of about 3. So clearly the Rockets feel like they can run the football.
Yeah, I believe so. I think, this is what you do. You go ahead and establish run game. Tire out that defense, and by the 4th quarter, this is where we're going to see if East Jessamine has got enough power, enough strength in those legs to be able to withstand and hold off that powerful offensive line.
Second down and 8. As this Rocket drive continues to dwindle time in this second quarter. Low scoring affair to start. Hill sprinting to the right. He's going to look for Ford, and Ford
It's gonna be on deep.
incomplete. I thought it would draw a flag, but that ball perhaps underthrown.
I thought so too, Chris. I was expecting that to be in pass interference.
Landon Ford, the intended target, as he tried to come back for that dead quail, or so it appeared. But it will be third down and long. Take another look at the no call there on second down and 8. And the Rockets move early as we welcome you back to live action. Procedure coming up on Shelby.
The left tackle, now this is one of the things that I always did on the sidelines when the opponent was going. The left tackle, I'm reading him. Every time he's in a three-point stance, they're running the ball. Now I'm seeing him in a two-point stance. I'm watching now if they're going to throw the ball. He's a tell for what the offense is going to do.
Third down and 13 as Hill back to throw. And incomplete. Looked like he was trying to find Ford coming across the middle. And Shelby's punting unit will trot on the field.
This is one of the things that I know when we always get film on Sunday or Saturday, I'm always watching what the offensive line does. They sometimes tell us if it's a run play or a pass play. What I'm seeing by that left tackle, every time he's in a three-point stance, they run the ball. Every time he's in a two-point, he's thrown the ball. So this is one of the things that the defensive coordinator is also looking at.
Tucker Swindler on to punt for the first time, and that is a poor snap, and Swindler will get it out of Dodge, and Johnson fair catches at the 18-yard line, a 32-yard punt.
Yeah, that was a close one. I thought they were going to get that one.
So this Jaguar offense back on the field inside their 20. Of course, East Jess will have the football to start the second half as well.
Jaguars start this drive. First and 10 from their own 18-yard line.
Wide trips.
To the near side of the field with Braxton. Position to the left. He's going to block for Heisel, and Heisel just swallowed up on that design quarterback draw.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a tell. Go ahead and get those three defensive players out there with the trips. Look, see if that opened up the box a little bit. But I believe East Jessamine, again, is going to difficult time, but they're going to keep trying. But Shelby County's defensive line, that six in the box, are very, very good.
No gain officially.
That 3-3 stack, they're doing an excellent job of creating all kinds of stoppages in the A's and B's and C's gaps.
Same formation here on, now they'll recycle Braxton to the right. Trying to set up a screen. That's Isaac Johnson on the quick catch, but then he's gathered up promptly. Gianni Hunter amongst a trio of Rockets to bring down Johnson.
Yeah, that's one of the calls of the now screens. You go ahead, if you can get, your goal is to get 4 yards. Anything after that, that's a positive. When he should have caught the ball, he should have tried to go ahead. He's outside and then go back outside of the field where his wide receiver was out there to block for him. He didn't get a chance.
Third down now and 7 for this East Jess offense. Shelby County a pair of timeouts in their hip pockets. What will they do here on third down and long? Trying to get off the field and give their offense a crack here in the final minutes of this half. And Heisel scrambling to the right side. Throws against his body, and it's incomplete. Tried to find Reeder, and it's fourth down.
We got a penalty on him there. I think we're going to have a roughing on the passer.
Boy, that would be an untimely error for the Rockets. That's going to be a first down. David Maynard, the referee, and a critical error on 3rd down and long.
Yeah, that was a great job of attempting to sprint out and waiting for that crossing route to open up, and he held on to the ball just long enough, and then all of a sudden defense was there, late hit. No matter what, East Jessamine first down. They're trying to keep the ball. Most important is run that clock and keep the ball and try to score again. Shelby County's going to go ahead and keep running that 3-3 stack and just keep on putting blitz and pressure on East Jessamine, and they're not going to be able to get the ball off.
So the Rockets, they've had success running the football, but for the most part, East Jess has not. Jaguars have been successful at times through the air, but they've still struggled to run the ball consistently. There is Heisel. He's going to find Braxton. Braxton on a sprint sweep. And just not a lot there as he's brought down shy of the 40.
Yeah, that was basically trying to be it's not a buck sweep. It's not a jet sweep. But they're trying to go ahead and hook anybody from the outside and create lanes. And, again, Shelby County's defense is so quick and just so powerful. I think East Jessamine, again, is trying to find something that they can go ahead and put their hats on offense and be able to move the ball.
2nd down now and 7. Jaguars have had success connecting across the middle with Dante Parker-Morton. Isaac Johnson has a catch. But beyond that, not a ton of offense for the Jaguars. And a bobbled snap. Heisel scoops it up and has the presence of mind to flip it out for positive yardage. And scrambling up the far sideline is Parker-Morton for a first down.
You know, you can't draw that up. It just so happens that this is just great athletic ability by the quarterback, throwing it to his main guy, and then his main guy being able to create what he could and getting a first down.
Well, he's going to be short by a couple of yards. Parker-Morton apparently steps out of bounds on that far sideline, but still a great play by this East Jessamine offense. 3rd down now and 3. And how about Heisel for the presence of mind to flip it forward?
Yeah, that's just what you kind of do is kind of like you have a kind of like a breakout drill.
Big play here. 3rd down and 3. Rockets defense trying to get off the field. Heisel, quarterback draw, lunging forward. He needs the 47, and it will be a first down.
Looks like they got well over a yard on that. Again, this is what you want to do is you read. This is a big thing on offenses now is to be able to read that backside in or the front side in. Whatever he does, the quarterback can pull it. The coach has designed this play. Just read one guy, and then whatever he does, you do the opposite.
And Heisel, you see the seasoning there. You saw it on that last play, and then you see it again here. And East Jessamine will move the sticks as we dip under 3 minutes in this first half. Jaguars hanging on to a 3-0 lead.
There's that pro eye again.
We saw that earlier in this half. And Braxton again for not much.
Yeah, that front defensive line and those stacked 3 linebackers are not going to let anybody run just a plain old ISO on those boys. They are big and they are quick up front.
Heisel back to work as he'll trot in. The Jaguar huddle seems to get better with each passing week. The Jaguars trying to build on a solid first half.
Okay, one is inside in the trips. Look for a crossing route by him.
Heisel back to throw. Surveying his options, slings it down that far sideline, and incomplete.
Nice job on the comeback. Again, when he lines up in the inside trips, he's going to work his way across the field. That's what he was looking on. Defense did a nice job of shutting him down, but the wide receiver came back to go ahead because he knew the quarterback was in trouble, and they went ahead, and just unfortunately they didn't connect.
That was Isaac Johnson making a gallant effort, but it will be 3rd down and long as Johnson comes back for this ball.
If East Jessamine has any kind of middle screen, this is the time because you know the defense coordinator is going to put pressure. He's going to bring all 6.
Braxton now funneled to the left of Heisel with 2 targets each side. Heisel slings it short of the stick, and Isaac Johnson lassoed after a gain of about 3 across the 50 to the Shelby 48-yard line.
Just a nice little hitch route. Again, if that corner is going to drop off, you can throw those little inside quick hitches. That should be another nice package for the East Jessamine to be able to throw against Shelby County.
That's Shelby County timeout, a big play when we come back. 4th down for this East Jessamine offense. Jaguars lead 3-0 on Glycod.com.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Chris Labar, Gary Satori, our producer tonight, Jackson Miller, Noah Clark on camera. Great crew in Nicholasville. Glycod.com on the air in week 3, and a big play call. And East Jess will send on Isaac Johnson to punt on 4th and 6.
Yeah, it's 4th and 6, and again, you said it was about 1:35 left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to punt it inside that 5.
High snap. And Johnson, a great kick down the field. Can the coverage get there?
Oh.
It'll cough up to the 20.
Oh, nice job. No pressure and no try to return team. This is one of those things I'm curious a little bit about. But great job by the punter trying to get it inside that 5. You've got 1:35. Now they're still on the 20. They still got 80 yards to go ahead and try to score. So I think East Jessamine, smart move by them.
You can see the athleticism from Johnson unleashing that punt just a tad beneath his coverage. So Shelby with 1 timeout from their 20 down a field goal.
All right, I'm going to watch that left tackle and see what he's going to go ahead and do for me. I'm going to go ahead and just go see if he's in a 3-point.
It's Donez Marshall.
He's in a 2-point. Look for a throw.
As Hill, Gianni Hunter behind Hill. Hunter done much of the lifting in the half on this Rocket offense. He'll get the call again. And Hunter slides through the hole. 8 hard-earned yards to the 28.
All right, I got fooled by him. They went ahead and ran a nice little outside zone, maybe a little draw.
Get the feeling the Rockets may be conservative here, backed up deep in their territory. Do not want to miscue in this area of the field.
Yeah, you don't want to throw verticals right now.
And Hill, he will throw on a slant, and oh my, it's incomplete. Intended for Wilson across the middle, and Alize Gerling with a beat.
Yeah, that's a slant or an inside. They call it just an in route. Breaking inside, reading out that outside linebacker. That outside linebacker, he was right there. He read it perfectly. Could have been 6 for East Jessamine.
Yeah, Gerling, boy, he had an eye on that ball. 3rd down and 2. Clock idle at 54. Hunter has a 1st down, but more importantly, the time will continue to run as Hunter across the 30.
Yep, nice little inside, just give.
And a whistle. And it looks like Shelby County will call their 3rd and final timeout. We'll keep things here, Coach.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. Why? You've already got the clock stopped. You know, are you thinking about, all right, we're just going to go crazy and just go try to do verticals and move down the field? Or is he telling his guys, hey, look, no penalties. Let's just go ahead and just run this clock out, and then we'll go ahead and kick off in second half and play a much better second half. It's curious what they're saying right now. Why did Shelby County call this
Well,
timeout?
again, the Rockets have been unable to connect with Carter White. He is unquestionably their speed demon, their top athletic wide receiver. Perhaps you'll dial something up for him on that Rocket sidelines, at least a look for number 1.
Yeah, maybe look for a trick play now. This is something that they maybe been talking about, maybe something that they've been working on during the summer camps. You know, this one trick play that they're going to be needing. I don't know. I have no idea.
Result of the previous play was first down, Shelby County. 1st and 10 Rockets on their own 31-yard line.
Well, don't see White out there. Actually, number 1, I see Ford and Bale. Wilson, don't see a White. We'll try and figure out his status at the turn. 1st and 10. And a sack as Hill brought down at the 28-yard line.
I don't know. The way it was looking, looked like they were going to do something with the tailback, maybe a little quick slip screen. Not sure exactly what that play turned out was what it was going to be.
Matthew Hager with the sack. And 2nd down and long for Shelby County. Waning moments of this half. There's a screen to Hunter, and Hunter out of bounds.
Yeah, just a nice little, just a swing pass. They're calling that a tailback screen, where you throw to the trip side, just go ahead and just bubble. But it's interesting first half, for sure.
East Jess on top of Shelby County. Be back after this.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come and see us here at Cartown Kia or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And Mom and Dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
New teen drivers are at greater risk for car crashes, particularly at night and during the first few months without adult supervision. Checkpoints is a free 1-hour educational program held monthly at the Jessamine Career and Technology Center in Nicholasville. It will help you help your teen be safer when they become a new independent driver. For more details, including program incentives and how to register, visit the Jessamine County Health Department's website at jessaminehealth.org.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by the Jessamine County Health Department. Find out how they protect, promote, and improve the health and wellness of our community. Visit jessaminehealth.org.
Halftime in Nicholasville. Chris LeBar back live with Gary Satori. Low-scoring affair. East Jess on top 3-0. Jaguars doing some more good things, Coach.
Yeah, definitely. I think what you're seeing now is a well-executed defensive plays. I think the defense, again, is always ready and more prepared than offenses are in the beginning of the year. And I think you're definitely seeing a great job by East Jessamine's defense, of coordinator and defensive side. I think if they can create something on the board. What are we seeing? I'm seeing crossing routes. I'm seeing those pivot routes, just quick speed outs, something simple. Get rid of the ball, because that front six of Shelby County is putting a lot of pressure, and they're doing a great job. So, again, Shelby County is trying to run the ball with a very powerful tailback. You know, I think what you do is that you just keep on trying to create those running lanes for him to just keep on pounding, and in the fourth quarter maybe overpower the East Jessamine's defense. But I think you're just seeing something, just trying to figure out what should we run, how can we go ahead and be successful on both sides. I'm just seeing right now just picking a play, trying to go ahead and be successful and trying to hope that it pops.
Skylar Plummer with a big fumble recovery. That was huge in this game. It propelled the Jaguars to a 38-yard field goal from Isaac Johnson, and the score 3-0. But perhaps as this game wears on, and you talked about it, Coach, Shelby's had some success running the football. East Jessamine, that continues to be a sore spot.
Yeah, definitely. The thing that I said in the beginning, I think Shelby County, those kids, a lot of experience last year. They're big, they're strong, and then they moved that young man from quarterback to tailback. I think you just go ahead and just try to create some kind of power football and just run it down East Jessamine's throats. But I see just inside zone, maybe an outside zone. But if you had some kind of a power game where you brought in an extra H-back or somebody to be able to kick out and then pull those guards up into the hole, I think you'll see great running lanes. But Shelby County, I can see the coaches right now talking and discussing, and I think they're trying to get in their groups right now, trying to figure out what's going to work next second half.
Now, keep in mind, East Jessamine, they had a great first half last week as well at Rockcastle County, and you don't want to belabor the point, but for them, I think their own issue is internally. Can they play 4 straight quarters? They're halfway there, though.
Like I said, third week, you're working out the kinks, and these kids are young, and they're buying into what Coach Bolin is saying. And I think these young men just keep working and just, I still believe that they can go ahead and try to run that little power read game. That's been working for them. Read one player, one read defensive player. You either give it to the tailback or the quarterback pulls it. Now, again, those crossing routes, I think those are going to be there. It's just one of those things where I'd like to be in that right now, listening to what those coaches are talking about, trying to go ahead and put out their second half game plan.
Take a quick break. 3-zip. East Jessamine leading over Shelby County. We'll back after this on Glycott.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance abuse crisis, 988 provides connection to free confidential support. There is hope. The Lifeline works. For 24/7 confidential support, just call, text, or chat 988. For more information, including a list of local resources, visit jessaminehealth.org/wellness.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycott.
Back to live coverage on Glycod.com. East Jessamine hanging on to a 3-0 lead over Shelby County. And, Coach, you've been on both of these sidelines in different capacities over the years. First, from an East Jessamine standpoint, let's talk about a couple of salient adjustments, a couple of things each team are going to do.
Well, I think East Jessamine is trying to figure out what run game to go against this what they call a 3-3 stack. They're absolutely bringing 3 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, both in double A gaps, B gaps, and C gaps. They're putting a lot of pressure. So this is where you've got to go ahead and if I was, I'm a gap scheme guy, so what does that mean is that you create schemes and running lanes. So you just down block. You know that they're coming blitzing, so you just take the whole offensive line and just crash down and pull one guard and kick out, and then you go ahead and create that seam. Now, again, I really truly believe if they keep on running that quarterback read, the read zone play, the quarterback just either give it to the tailback and then the quarterback either keeps it, he'll either give it to the tailback or the quarterback keeps it. I think that works. But I really believe if you can get that crossing route with that number 1, that's where I'm looking for it. Anytime that he's in the inside of the trips and he does that crossing route or a pivot route, you're going to move the ball. What else I saw when they're in trips, when East Jessamine's in trips to the backside, that corner is a little deep. So what they did in the last series, they threw a little hitch route. That's 5 yards. Move the ball. 4 yards. 3 times 4 is 12. Don't worry about getting it big. Just go ahead, hit your hitches, cross routes. Try to get that zone read. I think you'll move the ball against Shelby County that way.
And for the Rockets, what would you look like they'll clean up in this half?
I think the Rockets are a powerful unit. I think right now Shelby County, if they can work on getting the ball to that tailback and making sure that everybody has their hat on a defensive player, that young man is going to go to the house. He is powerful. He can run the ball. The quarterback seems like if he could go ahead and use his skill, and again, I'm going to go ahead and just talk about it. You've got a speed quarterback and you got a powerful tailback. Run that zone, run the zone kind of like scheme where you read it, and then the quarterback can pull it. And again, you've got great quick wide receivers. Why not throw a quick passing game and go ahead and let these quick wide receivers catch the ball 4 yards and try to create 12?
Tech 24 has jobs available in the fast-growing field of food service equipment repair and maintenance with openings in Lexington. Apply online at mytech24.com/careers. Halftime in Nicholasville. We're back after this on Glycod.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come see us here at Cartown Kia or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And Mom and Dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
halftime in Nicholasville. This segment presented by West Banco, located in Nicholasville. West Banco, a proud supporter of Glycod.com and high school athletics. Still halftime. East Jessamine hanging on to a 3-0 lead over Shelby County. Jaguar football in the start of the second half in just a few minutes on Glycod.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come and see us here at Cartown Kia, or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
And welcome back to East Jessamine High School. Jaguars on top of Shelby County 3-0. Not a ton of statistics in this half. The Rockets have had success running the football. Gianni Hunter in excess of 50 rush yards. And for East Jessamine, you've got that one big pass play to Dante Parker Morton for about 20 yards. But really, neither team has had success through the air.
No, I think right now defenses are polished. Defenses are sharp. I think, that's shining. Of course, you're seeing two really good defensive staff, defensive players. They've got it together. By week 3, though, this is where you would kind of see your offense kind of gel. And you've got everything in. You've been working on it. Now, again, East Jessamine's offensive line, I think, is a little bit, they're young, and they're going against a much better defensive line and linebacker core of Shelby County. But I still think the key is that zone read and crossing routes and little pivot routes for East Jessamine. Shelby County, I just see so much speed. Quick passing game, hitches, little quick ends. Let the tailback just do what he does. Create, just keep on working it. I think you're going to see some kind of break, if not in the beginning of the third quarter, but definitely in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
This Rocket team, we're told that Carter White was actually injured against Oldham County last week. So that is why White hasn't been out there on the field this evening, one of their top athletes. And his presence has certainly been missed in the Shelby passing game, as their best offense unquestionably on the ground with Hunter. And you wonder how many carries he's going to get in this second half, Gary.
Yeah, I'm just very curious. I was watching, just seeing how their adjustments are going. It's curious. I'm just looking forward to seeing what the game plan in the second half, what coaches are thinking and what they're going to do to create some kind of advantage in the second half. This is the interesting part. When you're a coach, you have the first quarter, your first couple of series kind of game plan. Then you stick to your first half game plan. and then you have a second half game plan. I'm curious to see what both teams are thinking right now and what they're going to do.
So it will be Jaguar football. Again, East Jess, losers of 7 straight. They have not won since defeating Lincoln County September of last year. They've had a couple of close calls, including a setback last week at Rockcastle County. But unquestionably, this football team is better, and we'll see if they can continue to play 2 more good quarters of football and get their first win of the year.
Yeah, I'm just absolutely just looking forward to seeing what adjustments both teams are going to do. Again, defenses are sound. Tackling, their penetration, they're doing a great job. I just want to see what the offenses have thought about doing.
Braxton and Braxton back to return for the Jaguars. It's turned into a picture-perfect night for high school football. Crisp and clear. And Swindler's kick, short and fielded at the 24-yard line. A great over-the-shoulder catch. And East Jess will have it just shy of the 36-yard line.
That was a good job execution by the return team. Not sure about Shelby County's execution. I thought that he had a pretty good sized leg on that, and he could have kicked it deeper. But again, short kick, let the defense go ahead and get there and be able to create this. Again, the ball's on the 35. Let's go. Let's see what they're doing to adjust.
That was a great catch by Talon McDonald, and the Jaguars offense will drop anchor at the 35-yard line, and there's Gary's I formation to commence this drive. It's Braxton around the bend, and he'll cut it back for about 5 yards before he's brought down at the 42-yard line.
There it is, off tackle. You know that Shelby County's defensive front and middle linebackers, they're creating inside A, B, and C gaps. Nice job in creating an outside run play to go ahead and try to get as many yards as you can.
Jaguars ahead of the sticks. 2nd down and 3 looming. Longest play from scrimmage on the ground from any player other than quarterback Justin Heisel for East Jess. They'll have it now from the 42, same formation. Here's the up back, and a half yard, if that, as he's tripped up at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get an offsides call by the tailback, but it was a misdirection, just a little quick, either a quick trap or a little dive to the fullback, and the tailback was going to go ahead and go the opposite way. So, you're seeing just trying to quick dive, quick trap. Again, try to go outside on these guys.
That was Parker Morton. He'll lose a yard officially, so 3rd down and 4. This time the formation opened up with trips to the far side. Heisel on the keeper, bulldozing his way forward. He needs the 45.
He got it.
And it looks like it will be an East Jess 1st down.
Again, there's that read. It's a perfect read. I'm holding the ball, and whoever the defensive player that they're reading, I'm going to go ahead and wait patiently. Are you going to attack the tailback? If you do, I'm pulling it. That's the reason why the quarterback was able to get that 1st down.
It's a process, and the Jaguars getting better and better with each drive. 1st down and 10 from their 46. Under 10 in the 3rd. Out in the flat, it's Nathan Rice with his first catch tonight. He'll shimmy and shake up the near sideline for a yard.
That's a now screen. It's just a quick little step by the wide receiver, outside wide receiver. He steps up and comes back, and the inside receiver is supposed to go ahead and block the corner. That's quick now screen. Again, goal is 4 yards. They got 2. Oh, got 3 on that. So it's working.
So 2nd down and 7. Rice, his 5th catch of the year, 5'8", 143-pound senior entering the season. There was only 3 collective receptions from returning receivers. So that gives you an indication as to how sparse things have been. But new personnel, and there's growth with that on 2nd and long. And there is a flag.
Yeah.
Davion Dale with the hand on the back of the receiver, Isaac Johnson.
Yeah, I looked pass interference right off the bat. He was on his back pretty good. Again, one was inside in the slot, doing a little quick speed out, and then a bigger player running a little deeper slant. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to be able to create, you're trying to get pass interference or you're trying to get just a nice little space when you do a slant or a cross route versus that man coverage.
So first down for East Jess. They'll have it from the Shelby County 36-yard line. This Rocket team put up 28 points last week versus Oldham. Staring at a bagel now. I formation and a flag.
Trying to see where the flag's at.
Nope, check that. Excuse me, a Shelby County timeout. So the Rockets with an early timeout casualty. Be right back on Glycod.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Rockets call an early timeout as East Jess their first drive of this second half, hanging on to that 3-0 lead. Isaac Johnson, a 38-yard field goal. That followed a fumble recovery by the Jaguars linebacker Skylar Plummer. And that's the extent of our scoring. I formation behind Heisel in the belly of TK Braxton for a couple to the 34.
Yeah, again, I formation. Usually, in the 90s when we ran the I, we had bigger linemen and we were able to physical. But, when you don't have that big line and that big fullback, usually a pro set is not what you want to go against a more physical defense. Again, keep working on the outside. Don't worry about inside right now. Keep working on the outside.
Get the feeling East just trying to run the ball enough to keep this Rocket defense honest. On second down and long, this time a new staircase formation to the near side. 3 of them now. As Reeders in motion to that side, that means the far side is open for a run. And the Rocket D, sturdy.
Looks like more of a quarterback ISO. Again, he was waiting patiently, trying to find a crease, and he was shuffling in defense. Shelby County's, the Rockets saying, no way, you're not going to get any yardage off of this.
So third down and long. Perhaps 4-down territory. Perhaps a big play coming up on third as you see this Shelby D very, very strong on that last run attempt. Just over 8 in the third as Heisel barks out instructions. Third down and long. Guns it across. Picked. Isaac Estrada, the freshman, down the pike. And he'll take it to the 28-yard line.
Okay, it was a good call because what they were going to do is run a nice little in route. But what needed to happen is the tailback needed to swing out or somebody needed to come underneath to get that outside linebacker to move. And there was no one there, so he was in perfect position to go ahead and get the interception.
Estrada, the improving, impressive freshman, leading Shelby in tackles on the year, and that is a huge, huge turn of events. That's the play that perhaps will ignite this dormant Rocket offense to start.
I'm just curious to see now. They've made adjustments at halftime. What are they going to go ahead and do now? Coming out into the beginning of the third quarter, what offense is Shelby County going to do?
Wilson angled out far, Mains in the slot. Hill, of course, in the shotgun. Hunter gets the call and spins right into the closing in, Jacob Reeder.
Yeah, that was just a nice little quick inside dive, trying to create power. And again, both defenses I have to give credit to tonight. They are sharp. They're right on it.
So this East Jess defense, they've been so good all night, but facing a little adversity here as the Rockets with a huge takeaway in this third quarter. Shelby been riding running back Gianni Hunter all night, and he'll get the call again. And Hunter splitting defenders, and he's going to be close to the marker across the 20.
That's a nice design run play. Again, set it up. Inside play. This time it was designed for him to bounce from day one. He set up inside, and then he automatically broke for the outside. The defense, the offensive tackle did a nice job of hooking that defensive end.
Third down and just 2 for Shelby, and East Jess may have just given the Rockets a free 5.
This is where the youth of this East Jessamine team, they're young, they're getting a little tired, they're facing adversity just like you talked about. Let's see what they can do down here and get down again on the goal line.
First down and 10 Rockets. Hunter spinning inside for a couple. Reeder has played very well tonight for this East Jess D.
Nice job on the East Jessamine defense.
Second down. 2nd and 9 from the 13. Hunter again, this time bounces it outside. He still loose as he powers near the 5. He'll leave about 3 yards before first down.
Same play, break it, show inside and then bounce it outside. That offensive right tackle is doing an excellent job of reach blocking that defensive end.
That's big nose Silva out there. Mammoth number 77. Got Jared Bradford to his left at 288, and Bradford looks like a midget next to Silva. And we're going to have a whistle and an East Jess 30-second timeout. So 3rd down and 3 when we come back. Rockets trying to tie the game or perhaps take the lead. Be right back on Glyke High.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come and see us here at Cartown Kia, or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glyke.
Back to Nicholasville, 3rd down and 3 for Shelby County. Isaac Estrada with a huge interception, and Rockets trying to take the lead here as they'll have it on a big 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm noticing the secondary by East Jessamine. I'm not sure exactly if a nice little hitch. Again, I'm all simple. If the corners are dropping back, why not throw it out there real quick and try to get 4 or 5 yards? I know they're going to go ahead and try to do that bounce play again to the right. I know that's the only play that's working right now, so I go ahead and do it again.
Up the gut, Hunter, and Hunter powering just shy of the goal line, but he will pick up a first down.
Yeah, just again, that's a powerful offensive line. They're doing a good job of creating gaps and opening up holes.
Hunter with 5 touchdowns on the year, trying to get number 6, breaking tackles, and a Rocket touchdown.
Yeah, the defense tried to blitz on that. It looked like they all pitched in. He saw it happening, bounced off a little bit, stopped, and then surged jump into the touchdown. Excellent job.
So the Rockets take their first lead. Gianni Hunter in from 2 yards out. Again, his 6th score of the year. And Tucker Swindler on for the point after. Swindler 8 for 8 on the year. And a booming kick is pure. So the Rockets lead 7-3. East Jessamine. They'll have an opportunity to take the lead when we come right back.
trouble on their extra point.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Rockets with the lead after an interception from freshman Isaac Estrada. East Jessamine football. And you get the sense this perhaps a game-determining drive coming up.
Yeah, this is definitely the youth of East Jessamine. Are you going to bounce back and just brush it off? Let's go. Let's go ahead and just get capitalized and let's score.
Certainly ample time left, still midway through the third, but the way momentum can change things. And we're going to have a flag before the kick.
It looks like the kickoff team was offsides.
So the Rockets backed up 5 more. You can join us next week at West Jess for Central Kentucky High School football. Harrison County, the opponent. We'll have a look at the Colts. At last check, they were losing tonight at George Rogers Clark. West Jess 1-1 entering that game. And before much longer, district play will commence.
You're going to probably see some rivalry games next week. And then the 5th game, try to loosen up a little bit maybe. And then you're going into that district game. I always say, 3 parts. The first 5 games, you're just trying to get things worked out, kinks. And then you got what really matters, and then there's playoffs.
Yeah, the
right?
districts and then the playoffs. Yep. The season, it just seems to fly by every year.
It does.
Already week 3. This Rocket team trying to go 2-1. First year, the Marcus Harris era. Of course, Todd Shipley, coach of that program for some 22 years. That kick very short, gobbled up by Braxton. And that is TK. And TK with a burst. There is a flag.
Uh-oh.
Braxton may take it, but again, there is a flag. A flag back at the 40.
Oh. Well, Coach Shipley, I know he's a good man. He's excellent. He's an excellent coach. I wish him all the best. I wonder what he's up to now. But I guarantee you that he's wanting this Shelby County team to be successful because these are his young men that he brought up. But I know he's a first-class coach and a first-class man.
So that TD off the board, as you can ascertain by our live shot. A block in the back. TK Braxton taking it the distance, but a flag, and East Jess will be backed up inside their 25-yard line.
Again, bounce back. That's the game. You got to teach these young men, hey, look, it's okay. Let's go to work.
East Jess from their 25. Good crowd on hand tonight. Nice representation for the home folks. The home opener for East Jessamine. Jaguars at home next week. They'll host Great Crossing. Heisel in the gun. He's going to bootleg and sling it. Oh, and Estrada picked it again. Isaac Estrada with his 2nd interception.
That's just a nice little bootleg. He has to make sure if he's going to throw that crossing route, it has to pass the offensive tackle. And he threw it before that. That's where the linebackers are at. When you clear those offensive linemen, you start to see where spacing is to be able to throw the ball.
You don't see too many linebackers get 2 picks in the same game, but here, blossoming freshman Estrada and Shelby County trying to pour it on at the Jaguar 26.
This is where I got to be honest with you. I'm telling whoever's calling the plays, deep post, throw it in the middle, let's go.
2 receivers out far.
When you're in this position, capitalize it. Just go ahead with that.
Well, a flag.
Okay.
The line judge dropped a hanky, and it appears to be on Shelby County right in front of their sideline. It'll be a sideline warning.
There is no safety. He's kind of playing on the left hash. There's like a cover 2, but there is still nobody covering some kind of a deep post. Both safeties are kind of on the hashes. This is where you can clear that post.
And Hill, he's going to throw it to the boundary, far sideline, and it's incomplete.
That was a deep corner route. Again, if both safeties are sitting on the hashes, that's a rule to go ahead and throw it right in the middle. Split it and throw right in the post.
Tried to find Junior Bishop Bale. And it's 2nd down and 10, and this Jaguar defense backed up. They desperately need a hold here, need a stop to force a 4th down for Shelby. But right now it's only 2nd down and 10. Hunter behind Hill, and Hunter gets the call again. Boy, he's been busy tonight. He'll take it for a couple to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You know, I know I get some grief from other coaches, but in high school, you're trying to run that zone. That confuses offensive linemen. I thought you had him. I thought you had him. We're supposed to climb up to a linebacker, and then all of a sudden the tailback doesn't get any yardage sometimes. I'm not a big fan of the zone offense.
3rd down now and 9, 2 receivers each side. Still plenty of time before snap is required. This time Hunter to the left, cuts it back, and then bounces out. He needed the 17 for a 1st down, and we'll see where they spot it.
Outside linebacker had a good, you know, he was aiming at the right thing. You want to hit the legs, but I think he dove too soon, and the tailback just jumped right over top of him to get those extra yardage.
It'll be about 3 yards short of a 1st down. We're down and a long 2, apparently. As we slide under 4 minutes, again, the Rockets have a solid field goal kicker in Tucker Swindler. This would be a 37-yarder, but they're going to keep this offense on the field.
Yeah, he's going for it.
And a 1st down as Hunter angles to the near side and picks up a timely run on 4th down.
Yeah, that was one of those things. The linebackers were coming. They anticipated him going to the right, and unfortunately they were wrong, and he bounced it to the left. And nice job. Again, this kid, I watched him as a quarterback last year. He was so powerful, and he's a great tailback.
A 1st down.
This is when, again, the East Jessamine's defense is getting tired. You know, the flow of the game, 2 interceptions, and all of a sudden defense is like, all right, there's no wind in those sails right now.
Shelby County on the doorstep here. They'll have it from the 4, but the Jaguars will have to call another timeout.
Yeah, he's trying to rally the troops right now. He's trying to get them fired up, get your heads up, play solid football. There's still a chance of getting this game and go ahead and play. Right now it's 3. I can't see the post. It's what, 3:38
in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah,
we'll keep things here on 1st down and goal.
Yes. Sorry.
So 1st down and goal coming up, and an open playbook for the Rockets.
Yeah, right now the offensive line is screaming, run the ball, run the ball. We got him. We got him. Offensive line coach is probably saying the same thing to the offensive coordinator. They're going to go ahead and basically now they own them on the right side and left side at this point in time. I think whatever he calls, I think you're going to see a nice little run right in that B gap. Right or left side, it doesn't really matter.
Gianni Hunter has done so much of the yard work. All the dirty work for the sophomore Rocket rusher, and he'll be behind quarterback Chandler Hill. Hunter again with the call, trudging forward. Touchdown.
Again, offensive line is calling for it. When your offensive line is saying, run it over me, follow me, I'll take you to the promised land, and that's exactly what happened. Offensive line did a good job, and of course that powerful tailback. He's a fine young man. He's a great athlete. He just went ahead and created the seams and scored.
So Gianni Hunter with touchdowns 6 and 7 on the season tonight. Both set up from interceptions from Isaac Estrada, the Rocket linebacker. And now things starting to slip away perhaps from East as Swindler on for another PAT. Snap is down, and this one wide left. So the song remains the same at 13-3. A big drive coming up for East Jess when we come back on Glycod.com.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
(13-3) as we welcome you back. Rockets 13 unanswered in this quarter as East Jessamine faced with a very, very important offensive drive coming up.
Just little mental mistakes is what East Jessamine was doing fine. They're moving the ball. They're doing exactly what they need to be doing. It's just broke down just on 2 mental errors. And again, those 2 mental errors has capitalized the Rockets into a nice little lead right now.
3 turnovers in this game, and all have been critical, leading to points. Braxton back to return for the Jaguars. And this kick from Swindler pounded in for a touchback.
Yeah, I would have. That's close. If I was on the sidelines, I'd be yelling at those officials. Those boys are offsides. If I was East Jessamine's coaches, I'd like, those boys are running offsides. So here we go. Now let's see. Quiet down. Let's just move the ball.
So much success in the hands of quarterback Justin Heisel, and you get the sense that sometimes he may try to overplay at times and force things that aren't there, and we'll see what he can do here on this drive.
I think that's the key, what you just said. He's trying to put all the pressure on him instead of letting it create and happen.
Isaac Johnson been relatively quiet from a receiving standpoint tonight for East Jess. Their leading receiver on the year, unquestionably. The Rocket coaching staff very high on him this week, drawing a lot of scout attention. And there's Braxton that could not hang on to that pass, that missile screen.
Yeah. Again, this is big. Let the tailback go ahead and get behind 2 big wide receivers, create a lane, and go. It's just that's a tough throw. It really is. It's a tough throw. If he's not getting any space or dropping back, that little speed throw, again, like basketball with a corner shot, it's hard to do.
Got a Rocket equipment issue, it looked like, at that last dead ball. It's J.J. Patton that will trot off. Talking with the folks at Froggy before the game to follow this Shelby team, talking about their very difficult district and some of the teams. Franklin County always so good. Of course, Central as well.
Yeah, 2 powerful teams. Franklin County has the biggest offensive line, and that tailback is getting ready to sign for Kentucky.
Well, and you're familiar, having been at North Oldham all those years. In the same district, Heisel, and he will be devoured for a sack back at the 18-yard line, a loss of 2.
Yeah, he took a shot. His chest was up, and he was up in the air ready to get hit. That's when you got to tuck it, young man. You got to protect yourself. Yeah, we played East Jessamine, Franklin Central last year, and they were massive. And they returning this year with an amazing offseason. I predict they'll probably go to the state championship this year.
3rd down and 12, a great program there in Frankfort. 3rd and 12 from the 18 as Heisel Back to throw, and he's going to be brought down again. That offensive line just cannot give him enough time to do much.
No, again, it's been said, we've been saying it all night long, Shelby County's front three plus the three linebackers, if you're bringing, 6 or you're bringing 5, and then there's a lot of pressure that this young man is feeling right now that he, on East Jessamine's quarterback, is basically trying to put everything on his shoulders because he feels like maybe he's done a couple of mistakes. And again, it's high school football. They're young. They got to believe in themselves, and they got to bounce back.
Isaac Johnson to punt. Bishop Bale back to return for Shelby County. Ball security so important as Johnson standing at his 7. And a high hooking kick. Bale watches it bounce at the 45. And scooped up at the 46. Net punt of 45 yards. And the Rocket offense back on the field.
Yeah, that's just, again, not seeing this past couple of years of a lot of times of punt returns. Just letting them go ahead and just bounce and just go ahead and just wherever the ball lands, that's where we'll take it. I'm not seeing, the old days of setting up walls and everything. I'd like to see special teams get really part of the game plan now with these younger coaches.
The Shelby offense at their 46. All 13 points coming off turnovers, all in the last 2 drives. As Hunter will navigate that far side, breaking tackles, powering for yardage, and still loose down that far sideline before he's brought down.
This young man has kicked in high power. They're just saying, let's just go ahead and just smash and mouth football. They had 2 backs in the backfield. Giving it to your train, let's just go ahead and run over things.
29-yard blast for Gianni Hunter. He's already got 2 touchdowns on the night. And the Rockets feeling very good about themselves. Plus 10 late in quarter 3. Hill to Hunter, and Hunter cuts it back inside. He wants the ball more, Coach.
He does, and why not give it to him? The offensive line's probably screaming, let's just go ahead and put the nail in the head and just keep going. Let's go ahead and run the ball. Now they put 2 backs in there for power football, kind of like a lead ISO. Let's just go ahead and just run this clock, and let's just pack up and go on home. Get that second win.
2nd down and 7 from the East Jess 22. Jaguars need a turnover here on this drive as Hill split between a pair of running backs. You saw signs in half one with Shelby's ability to run the football, and they've turned it up a notch here in this 3rd quarter. That's Dylan Maines. He's been relatively quiet tonight, but Maines slung down, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, that's a nice dual threat because now, that the tailback, he's been getting the ball. Now it's time for him to lead block, and he's so powerful. I mean, that's a dynamic duo right there. You can go ahead and run ISO to the right or ISO to the left. 2 tailbacks quality, 2 fullbacks leading the block, and the offensive line is just eager just to go ahead and just run the ball. I like it.
East Jess offense back out there. Thought for a moment they were going to elect to watch the seconds evaporate, and that's exactly what they're going to do. So Shelby County leading 13-3 after 3. They'll take a 10-point lead to the 4th when we come back on Glycod.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance abuse crisis, 988 provides connection to free confidential support. There is hope. The Lifeline works. For 24/7 confidential support, just call, text, or chat 988. For more information, including a list of local resources, visit jessaminehealth.org/wellness.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Quarter 4 from East Jessamine as we take a look, Gary, at this Gianni Hunter run here late in quarter 3.
Yeah, it's just, he's just, the energy that he just says, let's put this win, let's get it going. I mean, this young man's character and the way he runs, he's so physical. He wasn't going to go down on the first tackle. Again, I think East Jessamine's also tired, maybe not performing proper tackling either. But I tell you, this young man is absolutely a bulldozer.
First down at 10 from the 14. There's Dylan Maines, the counter punch, and Maines will twist and turn across the 10 to the 9. And this offensive line has done some kind of job at the point of attack.
They're getting better. Again, I don't know, again, how much is, you said previously, how many the freshmen, there's one freshman playing, but definitely there's sophomores and juniors on that line. Yeah, last year, again, these are focused young men. They had an off season. They were going to get bigger and stronger. They were going to prove that they can go ahead and beat some people.
Maines up the gut on 2nd and 5, and he'll fall across the 5. Looks about a half yard short of a first down.
Just a nice little dive up the middle. Again, it's big on big blocking, and you're just going to go ahead and take on whoever's in front of you and just open up a hole for the tailback.
Rockets, 3rd down, less than 1, trying to put the Jaguars away perhaps, leading by 10 late, and a flag.
Shelby County's clapping. Maybe there's something that the defense did. Maybe they're offsides.
Now, we've seen that a couple times tonight, resulting in a free first down and an ill-opportune penalty here. Half the distance, 1st and goal from inside the 5. And Hill will call his own number on the Wildcat, and he's going to power forward. No indication yet. He'll be short.
Yeah, they're inside the 1. Right now, that's where the ball is going to be laid down. And again, just go ahead and just run it either right up the middle, off tackle. You're going to see nothing special. You're just going to see just power football. Just give the ball either to the tailback. One of the tailbacks or the quarterback's going to keep it while both backs are just leading through the hole.
So Chandler Hill, his helmet off, had to leave the field of play due to the equipment issue. Javon Hunter, the freshman, is in. And he'll watch Dylan Maines, the former quarterback, try to take it, and he's short. So this Jaguar defense with 2 successive stops. And they're going to need 2 more as Hill now back on for the Rockets. So Hunter trots back off.
East Jessamine, they're proud. These young men are working hard. They're proud. They're going to make sure that if Shelby County scores, they're going to have to earn it.
How low can the Jaguars D get here on 2nd down and very short? Powering across is Hunter. Short again. No, one official signals touchdown. The near side said short, but the far will signal a score.
I know, that's exactly what I saw. I was like, oh, I thought it was going to be a little short, but again, the official on the one side saw it, and they called a touchdown.
So Gianni Hunter, 8 touchdowns on the year, 3 tonight. And Shelby with 19 in succession.
This right wing back has taken the second deep guy, letting the inside guy go ahead. If he gets there, I predict a block.
Low snap and a booming kick from Swindler. This one inside the upright. Shelby in full control on top of East Jessamine, 20-3. We're back to Nicholasville in just a moment on Glycod.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
So Shelby with 20 in a row as you take a look at Gianni Hunter's last touchdown. An offside penalty on East Jess setting up that score.
Just old-fashioned, just run it up the middle.
Not sure if you heard that score in the foreground, but West Jess now trailing late to George Rogers Clark 28-6. So the Colts appear to be 1-2 ahead of their tilt next week versus Harrison County. We'll have it for you here on Glycod. Two timely interceptions from Rocket linebacker Isaac Estrada, the difference in this game as the Colts led 3-0 entering half two. Rather, the Jaguars, led 3-0 entering half two. And that's bobbled by Kamate Braxton. He'll scoop it up at the 10. And Braxton gathered. Nice pursuit. Davon Dale on the stop.
Now, this is one of those things when it's a fumbled or muffed reception, and all of a sudden everybody's trying to block one way. He only can do anything. He's just trying to scramble, and all of a sudden he's just trying to run lateral and trying to do anything he can to get an extra yard. It's one of those tough positions being a return kid. You know, if you muff and all of a sudden everybody's blocking to the right and you're running to the left, and there's the rest of the Shelby County's defense, just do the best you can, hold on, and try to make some kind of a play.
We'll see what the Jaguars can do here in this second half. They have had very poor field position. They'll have it from their 5. There's a flip to Braxton, and Braxton trying to weave his way for positive yardage. He'll take it across the 15 to the 19.
Nice little jump move. The defensive player was there to make the tackle, but creative athleticism and he just did a nice little move and got him some positive yards. They got about 5 yards?
Yeah, the official score had that line of scrimmage earmarked at the 5. It was actually about the 12. So long story short, it's second down and about 5 from the 19. Heisel back to throw, looking for Johnson, and Johnson runs under it. Nice connection up to the 48 and a gain of 39.
Nice. That's what they call a college route. The outside receiver runs a vertical, and the inside slot runs an out route. Now, I'm watching that corner, and I'm just sitting here, or the outside linebacker, and he had time. I just think he had difficulty trying to figure out the spacing or trying to get the depth of the football. I didn't know if he was lost or he had turned, but great catch by the wide receiver.
It sure was, as you see Johnson's second catch of the evening. And the Jaguars on the march, still 8:20 left in the fourth, but only one timeout.
Nice.
There's Johnson, and he'll move up the near sideline. Not much space there, but he'll take it across the 46 to the 45.
Yeah, that was a really number 7, the defensive player. He thought it might have been out of bounds. He didn't do anything. It's a nice little hitch. Again, if the corners are back, throw a little hitch. If it's a 5-yard hitch or a 7-yard hitch or even sometimes a 4-yard hitch, you're moving the ball forward. And that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing smart play. Just go ahead. Do whatever the secondary's giving you. Go ahead and that college route, the little hitch route, just keep moving the ball forward.
Second down and 3 from the Rocket 45-yard line. And Heisel up the middle after the fake hand to TK Braxton. Looks like he'll be about a yard short.
Yeah, the defensive lineman wasn't fooled on that read. He stayed home. Now, again, he might have been reading the outside, the defensive end, but that defensive tackle, the nose guard, was not fooled.
Third down and a long one. Just under 7 minutes left. An official stop, I believe, as the whistle blows. It's 7:01. And Johnson going to have to leave the game due to an equipment issue. You don't want that as Talon McDonald in on third down and short. And another whistle. And now McDonald will have to leave. What's going on?
Not sure. Now he's back in.
No, he's not either. That's Braxton that's back in. So third down and a long one. Massive substitutions here. Heisel up in the pocket. He is going to sling it for an incompletion. Try to find Parker Morton near sideline.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly the game plan on that call was. I think they've been thinking, well, here comes the 6 again, putting pressure. But they threw deep routes. I don't understand why not a crossing route, not a shallow, right over top of the linebackers, throwing outside the tackle boxes. Something quick. Get that first down. Now you're thinking 4th and 2nd. The running game is not working right now, but maybe a draw, something, a delay. But again, don't throw out that crossing route, especially to number 1, that inside slot to the left.
Can the Jaguars offense move it 2 yards? Flip to Braxton on the outside, cuts it back in, and he's got a first down as he slices across the 40 to the 38 and a timely pickup of 6.
That's 2 times that they've run this play during this series, and it's been positive. Nice little pitch. Just a quick pitch, let him get outside and create, speed and space. It's Coach DeMayo, very good college coach, tells me. What's that?
Yeah, Braxton there, nice float there. And it's 1st and 10 from the 39. And Heisel back to throw. He's going to sling it as far as he can for Johnson. And Johnson catches it on the deflection for a touchdown.
Yeah, going back to the deep vertical route. It looks like the corner and the safety are a little confused on who has that. If it's a cover 2, the squat corner is taking that quick out, and then the safety is supposed to be over top. But it looks like there's some confusion on what call they were in. Luckily, and that was a great concentration by the wide receiver. Look at that. Tip, running it in. Nice job.
We don't have a 23 on our roster for the Rockets. That ball deflected off his hand, and Isaac Johnson catches his 3rd touchdown of the year, and then he'll stay on to attempt a PAT. High snap, and that one blocked. Running around and inhaling that snap was one of the edge rushers, and he's ailing.
Now, this is the one thing that scares me, is when you teach how to go ahead and put pressure. Both sides are running in. You don't teach that. You teach one side that blitzes and rushes, and the other side waits for containment or any kind of trick play.
It's Dylan Maines that's ailing.
Yeah, when you see both sides coming, all you're going to do is create – someone's going to get hurt. One side blitzes, other side for containment. That's the way you should coach it.
So this Rocket offense leading by 11 with 6:15. Jaguars 1 timeout remaining, but still a pulse with ample time left. The onside kick here.
I don't see why not. You got nothing to lose. You're trying to build a team. You're young. Why not go ahead and create this? And why not go ahead and try to get the percentage? Kevin Kelly out of Arkansas is a great high school coach. He believes in special teams. He believes in onside kicking, never punting the ball. He talks about the percentages of it. I could call. I'd go ahead and do an onside kick myself.
With 6:16 left, we'll have our Elite Building Products Most Outstanding Player at the conclusion of this game. Coach and I will recognize a student athlete from each team. I think the dilemma will far be more significant on the Shelby sideline. Johnson didn't get the bounce he wanted. There's my vote for the MVP, Estradas. He'll gobble it up there on the special teams play and take it to the 50.
Chris, nice call. That's a nice onside kick. Put your hands team in thinking that. Again, I agree with you. He's a great player. He deserves it tonight.
Those 2 interceptions key in this game. And on this kick, Johnson didn't really get that bounce you're looking for.
No, and that was a little deeper than just the 10-yard line. It was really kind of too deep for that onside kick.
So the Rockets will try to string a couple of first downs together. Dylan Maines favoring that right hand, but he's back on. He'll be lined up in the near side slot. There's Hunter. Reeder in pursuit, and he'll chase him down from behind.
That's a great job by the defense in slow play. Don't go ahead and make the commitment through past the line of scrimmage, create a line of scrimmage on the side and create where the tailback has to come to you. Nice job on slow play. I know I didn't describe it as well as I did last week, but I think the defense did an excellent job on continuing that sweep.
Second down and 11. Hunter again, and going to take a couple to bring him down. He'll take it to the Jaguar 48.
Defense is there. I think they just need to go ahead and really wrap up around those legs. He's powerful. He's going to keep driving. He's going to keep moving his legs. Defense has to go ahead and wrap up those legs so he doesn't move.
Third down and long, 3rd and 7. Officially, as we near the 5-minute plateau, quarter 4.
Looks like he was getting ready for a linebacker blitz over here. It looks like he checked off. Didn't go.
There is Hill, leaving it with Hunter, and Hunter will twist and turn. Whistle blows. It's 4th down coming up. Look at this East Jess team, and they certainly have strides, but their success or failure, in my view, this year will be, can they run the football? Can they do anything succinctly on the ground?
Exactly.
And thus far, it's been a resounding no through the first 3 weeks.
An offensive line, it takes a while for it to gel. It takes some time to go ahead and really build a good unit. And, they're betting on, a great offseason. They're betting on getting experience this year, getting in the weight room next, during the offseason, and really exploding next year.
Alize Gerling started at center tonight, the outstanding linebacker. So the Rockets shuttling on specialist here on 4th and 6. They'll punt. Isaac Johnson back to return. The Tucker Swindler Rocket boot. 4 minutes now. We've got a guy light. It was Wilson that trotted on, and you knew there was a whistle coming somehow.
Yeah. They had 10 players. Realized that you needed that extra slot to the left. Delay a game.
Is there a position that's generally light on a punt like that, or does it vary?
It varies. It depends on what kind of punt team that you have. Right there, they call that an NCAA type style where you've got 2 slots.
And Swindler somehow will get that off. He is ailing after that punt partially blocked. And East Jess will have it at the 36. And we hope Swindler is okay as he took a hard shot on that block.
I thought they had that blocked. I really did. Interesting. Back to the NCAA. This is one of those things where you've got 2 slots. And again, it is it's a very difficult punt team because you can create holes and get through.
The Tucker Swindler being attended to by the Rocket training staff. We'll take a quick break. East Jess football when we come back.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
East Jess football on the other side of the injury. Tucker Swindler still down to our left. Again, there was a poor snap. Somehow he was able to unload that punt. But in the deflection, he was collided with by the East Jess rusher around the edge. And that is a good sight to have him up.
He's trotting off, so that's good.
Yes, it sure is. So East Jess football, again, 1 timeout left. They'll have to score a touchdown, connect on a PAT. They'll check that. They'll need a 2-point conversion and then a field goal. That's the math.
Yeah, and now I'm telling you, Shelby County's defensive back coach is getting those guys ready. The corner and safety, he's already probably straightened that out. Who's got what? Because I guarantee you East Jessamine's going back to that college route.
Heisel back to throw, rolling left, and he's going to chuck it out of bounds. So 2nd down and long. And if you're the Shelby defense, You put about 6 guys around Isaac Johnson, right?
Yeah, you definitely do. Again, that's the college route. Unfortunately, I'm looking down at the young man. He probably wasn't even noticing. I don't know. He got hit by the football on the sidelines. I hope he's okay. They're rushing to him right now, kind of checking him out.
That was Jarrett Tudor on the near sideline that took one from Heisel right off the noggin. So 2nd down and 10 on the menu for the Jaguars from their 35-yard line. Braxton in motion, and here's a screen set up. That's Rice, and Rice devoured back at the 32-yard line by Dylan Maines.
Yeah, that was kind of like a tunnel screen, but if you're having a tunnel screen, that offensive line has to help out. They've got to go what they call as a walk, straight down the line of scrimmage and be able to pick up that extra defensive player. There was nobody there. The young man picked it up.
And back to live action here momentarily on 3rd down and long. And Heisel rolling, and he's going to chuck it to Rice. And Rice, a 1st down as he slices just shy of midfield.
I see glimmer in this team. I see hope. I see this team pulling it together. I know, you can read some teams. Do they go ahead and just quit? Not this team, not East Jessamine. They're fighting back. And I see this quarterback trying to go ahead and make and create some really nice plays.
Give Heisel enough time. He seems like he can make some plays.
That's a nice job staying in the pocket and actually running into the pocket to make the play. And then again, wide receivers knowing that the quarterback's scrambling, they're coming back for the play.
2:51 left. Heisel, and he's going to have to keep it as he pulls for about a yard. A moment of indecision there. You could kind of see what he was thinking as he approached the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this is where the defensive line is getting a lot of pressure, and he's not really comfortable sitting back. So he's trying to come up into the pocket, and he only sees one option right now is to be able to run it.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Heisel again. Can this O-line protect him? Heisel rolling left, and he's going to flip it out of bounds. He's taking a pounding. Pressure applied around the edge by Gianni Hunter.
I think the coordinator is trying to go ahead and create some deeper routes instead of maybe some more shallow routes. Maybe some, again, I'm a big fan of the shallow route, crossing routes. You got that much pressure by the defense, create seams, throw it right outside the tackle box. But, again, the quarterback and the offensive line are doing the best they can. Wide receivers are trying to get open. But Shelby County's they have a little bit more speed, more size. And I think both teams right now, again, Shelby County's got a little bit more experience. They played young last year. East Jessamine's young this year.
3rd down and 7, certainly 4-down territory for the Jaguars. Low snap, Heisel across the middle, and Rice in stride. Nathan Rice, touchdown, East Jess.
Again, if you notice, that was a crossing route. Again, create space by levels, and I really like that call.
Rice from 49, and now the Jaguars have to connect on a 2-point try. Down 5 with 2:02 to play. Rice, his first varsity touchdown.
I love it. Big target. This young man is a nice big target to throw to, running across the field, creating space.
Heisel back, and a flag.
Delay game. Was it a shift?
Well, it was something, and it was on East Jess. Personnel shuttling on and off. Matthew Hager now flipped off the field. He'll trot off. We'll keep things here as East Jess didn't see a timeout called, so they'll use the delay as a pseudo stop. And now the 2-point try becomes even lengthier.
Yeah, now what do you got? Again, go to what we just did. Crossing routes. Oh, they're back into the eye.
Braxton and Parker Morton behind Heisel. And Heisel going to roll right. What's he going to do? Floats it to Parker Morton, and he can't connect.
Nice boot call, though.
Well, the Jaguars did not convert successfully on their earlier two-point try. They'll get another crack here as we get another look at this Rice score.
Again, you see, just see the crossing route. Again, this is exactly what I've been saying all night about running against Shelby County speed. You have to create crossing routes. Great job in creating space.
Any tweak on this onside kick that did not occur the first time?
Well, I'm seeing that this kicker needs to go ahead. Again, it's week 3. I'd go ahead and just keep working on it. But now they've called their hands team up. If you notice, you see that Shelby County has a whole different unit right up there. They're called hands team. They're your best athletes that can catch the ball. Now, if you're looking at the depth of where can you go ahead and kick it, maybe you're looking at our sideline, East Jessamine sideline, right where the hash is, where the numbers are. Maybe that's where I would try to kick it. But they're going to go ahead and try an onside. There it is.
And Johnson will rip it right. That was Estrada again, of course. And Estrada will take it to the Jaguar 48. Again, East Jess only one timeout remaining. So a Shelby County first down in all likelihood will terminate this game.
Yeah, when you're going ahead and practice your onside kicks, there's a hands team. You have to say, where's opening space? Then the kicker can go ahead and adjust right when he kicks and saying, okay, I'm going to kick over to the left instead of over to the right where everybody was. I think that's something you got to practice.
Chandler Hill in a shotgun. Played all but one snap tonight for the Rockets. And Hunter will deliver contact, 2-yard gain. And for the moment, anyway,
East Jessamine defensive player getting up a little bit slower.
Timeout preserved for another down at least. It's 2nd down and 8.
That's the linebacker.
Second down and 8, 1:23 left.
They're in man coverage.
And the Rockets very, very judicious here and allowing precious seconds to evaporate. Again, they don't have to take a snap to just about 1:10, and they will at 11. And there's Hunter breaking free, and he's very close to a first down. Needed the 37. He might be just a tad short. And East Jess will call their last timeout.
Yeah, number 53, I believe he's the linebacker. He's been in twice, and he's getting hurt. He's tired right now. I think if you're the offensive line coach is noticing who's getting a little bit hurt, who's slowing down, that's what you're keying on as the offensive line coach. I'm saying go ahead and keep running it to the right because it looks like the linebacker's beat up a little bit. He's hurting. He's tired. Let's keep running it to the right side. I'm hoping that young man is okay. I just know he's playing his heart out.
Sure is. Alizé Gerling going both ways. We told you about starting at center tonight. Standout linebacker leads this group in tackles. Had 15 of them last week versus Rockcastle County. And for East Jess, they certainly need a stop here.
I'm looking at the sidelines, and I'm seeing a lot of players. And, they've got some extra players. Hopefully next year, if everybody comes back and works, you might see a little bit more platoon so that, you don't see that starting center and starting linebacker, but I know he's a tough kid, and he's going to go ahead and play every down the hardest he can.
Well, it is a process, and this season, this game's not over yet. East Jess needs a takeaway. Something positive here. It's 3rd down and 1. The Rockets trying to ice it with a first down, and Hunter gets the call, and he's going to be short, I think. Second effort. May have got it, but it will be a tad short again.
I think what happened was the defense got behind and pulled him back. They did a good job of penetration. They found him, grabbed a hold of him, and yanked him backwards instead of letting him penetrate and go forward.
So Shelby does have to run a play here at 33 seconds. They will have to take a snap.
Yeah.
4th and about a half yard from the East Jess 38.
I'm going to go ahead and go off tackle. I am going to go. They've been trying to right. I'm going to go ahead and go to the left side, wide side of the field, maybe do some trips over there, trying to loosen up the box and just go right off tackle.
Well, they've got a timeout as well. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to blow the whistle dead at 3. So one more rush should end this game.
Yeah. If you do it right, you're going to blow up your 3 seconds. Now, how much timeout does East Jessamine have? They're out too? Yeah, I go off tackle, go ahead or run a sweep and just tell the kid just to run back and forth, and then take a knee, and then the game's over with.
More high school football on the air next week. West Jessamine, they will host North Harrison. We'll have it for you. Coverage starting at 7 right here on glycod.com. Some of these scores that coming through. Boyle County, another huge win over crosstown rival Danville. And Woodford County putting it on Paul Lawrence Dunbar. That one stands out. West Johnson has a good group this year for the Bulldogs, but no match for the Jackets tonight. And West Jess, still 10 minutes left in that game, trailing GRC 36-18. 4th down and a half yard. The Rockets on the verge of going 2-1. As Hill awaits the snap from center junior Chun. And Hill will just scramble around, take a sack, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have done. Just get the ball, run around, and then take a knee.
Great ball game, East Jess. Couple of timely interceptions, the difference in this game. But this group, this program, showing progress in week 3. They fall to Shelby 20-15. Post-game coverage on the way on glycod.com. We'll be right back.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
New teen drivers are at greater risk for car crashes, particularly at night and during the first few months without adult supervision. Checkpoints is a free 1-hour educational program held monthly at the Jessamine Career and Technology Center in Nicholasville. It will help you help your teen be safer when they become a new independent driver. For more details, including program incentives and how to register, visit the Jessamine County Health Department's website at jessaminehealth.org.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve them. So come and see us here at Cartown Kia, or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia. Visit their state-of-the-art showroom at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville, or shop online at cartownkiausa.com. Cartown Kia, movement that inspires.
East Just falls just a bit short tonight, falling to Shelby County 20-15. What a great game, Gary.
Oh, I agree. Just one of the things that you just kind of just want to root for Shelby County, because you knew last year they played so many young kids and they were just getting beat up on. So they knew they had a revenge season. And I'm just so happy for the Rockets. And then again, I'm looking at East Jessamine and I'm seeing so many positive things. And again, they're young, but every week they're getting better. I just saw two fine quality football teams that didn't quit until the last second. I just loved it. I thought
Two interceptions, the difference in this game. That
yes.
fair? Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think there was just, again, just a quick, a little mistake here, and then Shelby County capitalizes. But, I mean, it was a great football game, back and forth.
And how about East Jessamine down the hill, down 23, but didn't give up, come back in this game?
I love it. That tells me a lot about the quality and type of character about this football team. These young men are not quitters. These young men have a go. I guarantee you they're going to keep on getting better, and when it comes to playoff time or district time, you're going to see a much improved and really good East Jessamine team.
Shelby 2-1, East Jessamine 0-3. The losing streak now at 8, but this team getting better and better. They'll have another opportunity next week. They'll host Great Cross. And Gary and I stirring over the most outstanding players. We'll have that one for you when we come back to Nicholasville on glycod.com.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come and see us here at Cartown Kia, or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance abuse crisis, 988 provides connection to free confidential support. There is hope. The Lifeline works. For 24/7 confidential support, just call, text, or chat 988. For more information, including a list of local resources, visit jessaminehealth.org/wellness.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville, or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
Tonight's most outstanding players presented by Elite Building Products. For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building, located at 242 Wilson Drive in Nicholasville. Little dilemma for Shelby County. We really couldn't go wrong with either of those players.
You can't, when you're talking to an line coach by heart and a played offensive line, when you say who deserves it, my heart goes out to that offensive line, to both sides, and the defensive line. But I think we got two fine young men that we picked out and said they deserve it.
Estrada's 2 interceptions, so key, but Gianni Hunter from Osage, can you see, was huge in this game. They just kept feeding him and feeding him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, this is your workhorse. This is your train. He's definitely a powerful runner. And congratulations to both these young men, and congratulations really to both teams. Excellent football game tonight.
Isaac Johnson exemplary in all phases for East Jess, and quarterback Justin Heisel, despite the 2 picks, played very well as well. We'll take one more break, be back to look forward to week 4 and all of our coverage on Glycod. We'll have that for you in just a couple of minutes. Be right back.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Proudly based in Jessamine County, R.J. Corman Railroad Group has been serving North America's railroad industry since 1973. Find out more by visiting rjcorman.com. For high-quality railroad service, it's R.J. Corman.
Hi, I'm Glenn Downs, pharmacist and owner of the Prescription Pad in Nicholasville. We are an independent community pharmacy that provides personalized service. We offer free home delivery, medication compliance packaging, compounding, and home medical equipment. Getting your medications from us means no need to wait in line or on the phone for minutes. Visit us at 465 Keene Center Drive in the Keene Shops in Nicholasville or by phone at 859-887-2841. The Prescription Pad is dedicated to your family's health.
New teen drivers are at greater risk for car crashes, particularly at night and during the first few months without adult supervision. Checkpoints is a free 1-hour educational program held monthly at the Jessamine Career and Technology Center in Nicholasville. It will help you help your teen be safer when they become a new independent driver. For more details, including program incentives and how to register, visit the Jessamine County Health Department's website at jessaminehealth.org.
Hey folks, this is Duke Owens, General Manager here at Cartown Kia. We have new Kias arriving daily, and I have over 20 lenders that want to approve you. So come see us here at Cartown Kia or look us up online at cartownkiausa.com.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football from Glycod.
And for the final time, back live in Nicholasville, East Jessamine falling to Shelby County tonight, 20-15. Isaac Johnson, a 38-yard field goal, the lone scoring in the first half. Shelby County, 2 interceptions from Isaac Estrada in the third quarter. That led to a couple of Gianni Hunter touchdowns. Hunter tacked on one more touchdown in the fourth. Then Heisel, a long pass to Johnson. That encompasses the scoring, 20-15 for Shelby County. A look at our schedule next week on Glycod as they literally turn out the lights on us. 4 of them, including Harrison County, against this West Jessamine football team, looking for a win after losing to GRC tonight.
Yeah, it should be. I'm not familiar with both of those teams, and I'm looking forward to being able to watch them on Glycod next week and see what's going on.
North Oldham, South Oldham, a huge game outside of Louisville. Pleasure Ridge Park, Lex Cath back up here in Central Kentucky, then a tilt over in Indiana. And for both teams, different outcomes, but building blocks for both teams moving forward.
I see nothing but highlights. I see nothing but good things for both teams in the future, and just keep on working on the little things and trying to improve. I see nothing but positive things for both teams. These young men are working hard, and they're going to get better, and this coaching staff, both sides, are going to just keep on improving.
Great crew on hand on Glycod.com. Our executive producer, Steve Bird, our on-site producer, Jackson Miller, camera operator, Noah Clark. For Gary Satori, I'm Chris Labar. Good night from Nicholasville. You've been watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod. Good night.
From Glycod, this has been R.J. Corman's Central Kentucky High School Football. R.J. Corman Railroad Group in Nicholasville, serving the railroad industry since 1973. Tonight's game was also brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents Sean Atkinson and Kyle Rowe, big on commitment. Cartown Kia in Nicholasville, movement that inspires. The Jessamine County Health Department, jessaminehealth.org. The Prescription Pad, your local pharmacy in Nicholasville. Elite Building Products for all your window, door, and siding needs. CHI St. Joseph Jessamine and Citizens National Bank.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live